Well, we're here. We're alive. We're working on the car again. We did not work on it yesterday like I was supposed to. I just finished before I started this live stream. I just finished putting the brakes on the other side. So now I can put brake fluid in this thing and maybe she'll start. So I'm going to do that now. Y'all can watch. I'm going to go full screen here. There we go. But yeah, time for brake fluid. Oh, where's my brake fluid? Nothing but the cheap stuff, right? I think it's about $25 for each one of these now. Yep, I need I left mine in the house, so I got to find a knife out here. And who's down in the basement there? Oh, I didn't see you there, Kermop.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Just got done shopping with the wife and daughter.
I saw the shoes.
Yeah, I went and everybody got one expensive item.
Yeah. I buy expensive items, but they're not shoes.
Well, like I said, everybody got one expensive item. The daughter got shoes. The wife got a Louis Vuitton key tag, and nice. I picked up some Cartier cufflinks.
Oh, nice.
Right.
I don't even
Pink's
think
on
I
live stream.
anything to work cufflinks with
him
now.
So yeah, we're back to the hotel right now. We're taking a little break before we go to dinner.
Oh, what's for dinner tonight?
Some expensive restaurant at Caesar's Palace.
Oh, nice. I haven't been to Caesar's Palace since I was 15. So it's been a while.
Right?
Yeah, let's see. What's that? 35 years?
Right.
More than that, because 15 to 50 would be 35, right? I think. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been 38 years.
Wow.
Yeah. But a little break thing.
So yeah, I saw you were live, and I was like, "Oh, cool! Get to hop in and BS with Pinks for a little bit."
Yep, just went live just a second ago.
Sweet.
Have a crap ton of bleeding to do here now.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go through every bit of this brake fluid I have.
Is the wife gonna help out or?
None. She's really tired. She took some meds that made her really sleepy.
Right. So
how you gonna stay awake? How
you gonna bleed the brakes by yourself?
Oh, that's an easy thing to do.
It is?
Brake bleeders.
Oh.
And I got different ways to do it. I have a pressure bleeder, and then I have the little things that'll hang off the brakes.
Can you see me?
Yep, I can see you.
What up?
I see concrete.
What's up, Bama?
What's going on?
You got that shed done yet, or are they still not done with it?
No, they're done. All I got to do is get my roll-up doors.
Doors. Cool. Sweet.
So if you hear echo, it's not the phone, it's the shop.
I was gonna say I hear the echo of the shop. That's cool.
I can put the chair outside if you want me to.
Oh no, it's fine. That's the kind of echo I don't mind.
What up, Mob?
Howdy, buddy.
Yeah, so with my power bleeder, I have these little jugs that I hook on.
Oh, okay.
This one has the attachment I had to make for it to go onto the brakes that I have because they're bleeders half size. I have two of them, but I only usually use one.
What's up, Mike's Garage? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, hey, Mike's Garage. Gravity. Yeah. Gravity doesn't always work for me. Gravity only works for me when I don't want it to.
Right.
When I find myself falling on my ass.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at there. No more holes in the wall.
No more hole walls. No. Well, there's a big hole. It's about a 10 by 10 or 10 by 12.
10 by 10.
So now I'm gonna check something now that y'all are on here. I'm gonna get in the car and I'm gonna see if it'll even try and start. The other day, and I don't know why, and I'm hoping it was so low on brake fluid.
Breathe, Bob. Breathe.
Oh, hey, I got the truck back today.
Oh yeah.
She runs like a friggin' brand new beast, man. What's up, Barbecue 50? Yep, she got new plugs, new wires, radiator flush, tranny flush. Friggin', she's good to go, man. She runs great. The wife beat on it today, merging onto the freeway, man. No hiccups, no slips, no nothing. So we're very, very happy.
That's good.
So we got a clear bill of health on the pickup again.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Breathe.
yeah, I promised my wife and daughter that I would take them out and we'd have one day of expensive shopping, and that was today. So everybody got one cool item. And then tonight we're going out for a nice dinner, and then tomorrow's our last night in Vegas, and then it's off to Arizona.
Arizona. Vegas, baby.
Yeah, I haven't been live the last 2 mornings because I've been busy going to the Ford dealership. So
Every morning?
well, the last 2 mornings, yesterday morning and this morning.
Oh, took them that. They just. So what was wrong with it?
Well, here's the thing, I had noticed when the wife was driving and I had the windows down that I heard the truck start misfiring. So that's when I knew, hey, it probably needs a set of plugs. So I sent it in for plugs and then radiator flush and trans flush. And the second they got it in to the shop, the sales rep called me back. She says, hey, they went to go pull your plugs out of your truck. She said, the wires are shot. She says, they're arcing off the cylinder heads. And I said, cool. Might as well do a full tune up, get everything. So she got new plugs and wires. And I'll tell you what, man, she got a little bit more performance and she sounds good.
Oh wow! So that still has plug wires. It doesn't have the these things, the coil.
You know what I mean? The little friggin' wires that go from the coil packs to the friggin' spark
Oh,
plugs.
really? That's never knew those could go bad. I mean, for this, that's a replace the harness thing. Or
Yeah. Well, the truck's got
like new ones.
135 original plugs, original wires, 135,000 miles. So I mean, they did good.
That's not bad.
No, they did good. They've been pulling that
Actually,
trailer. They've
on
been.
yours, I think those disconnect from the harness, and you can just replace that part of them, can't you?
Oh, okay. I'm never
Right.
looking at that closely, but I do know that whatever is bringing the spark to the plug was burned up.
Ah, well, this car doesn't want to start, and I don't know why. I just hit the starter on it, and all it did was go click.
Oh, that's not good.
So I don't know if it's the starter I put on it, if I wired something wrong. No idea.
Well, that's cool, Barbecue Mike.
What do you say?
He's in Wyoming.
Ah. So I don't know why it's not starting. And then I also can't load the tune because when I put it in, I got the tune put on the access port, but it's grayed out and it won't come on. It won't let me load it. And I emailed the tuner and told him, he's like, he checked everything and it was right. So he asked if I'd updated the access port. And I'm like, yeah, you have to when you plug it in.
Right.
And yeah, I don't know why it won't load. So, what's up, Mike?
Hey, what's going on? So my camera still
Mike.
doesn't work. So
Well,
if I ever try to get on with my phone and it's no picture, I'll send you guys like a message in the group chat to say, hey, it's me.
Okay.
So you're just getting a click. What's the battery voltage?
Oh, big bang.
battery voltage is full. It's on the charger.
Oh, you got on the charger.
Yep, I got the Noco on it.
You got any? You got all your grounds connected?
Yep.
They're tight.
Yep.
You whack the starter with a hammer.
It's a brand new starter.
Every part is bad till you prove that it's good.
Yeah, I think the part's bad. I think this brand new cheap starter I bought from wherever I bought it, probably Rock Auto.
You got the old one to throw in?
What's that?
You got the old one, or did you toss it?
No, the old one was broken.
Oh,
When I was taking it apart, it broke.
okay.
So yes, I threw it away because it actually broke. It fell. The back end fell to pieces.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can try whacking it with a rubber mallet.
I could also take it off and see if maybe it turns over with just power added to it. So
There you go.
I didn't test it. So
Well, I was just thinking.
now though.
I was just thinking. Sometimes it's fun to hit stuff.
Yeah, sometimes. But I can't start and hit it at the same time. So
This is true.
I mean, I gotta remove a couple things just to bleed out my clutch and my brakes.
You could just unhook the wires to it, run some jumper cable down there, and see if it'll spin over.
If only that was so easy to do.
It's got the
When you do
solenoid
that,
and the
I need to
starter
remove all
together.
this stuff in the front.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, Spinks.
It is really hard to get to now. It sucks because it was so nice to get to things when I had the front end of this thing. Oh, I'm wondering. Make sure that I tighten both of these. Yeah, I tighten both of those. You have to. Yep, those are on there. Both wires, the wires are on that. I don't know. Right.
What do you see?
I see nothing. I can see the top of the starter. That's basically all I can see. I can't see any of the bolts that hold it in. It only has 2 bolts holding it in, so it's not hard if I can get to it. But I can get to the top bolt here by moving a wire, but the bottom bolt is out of my reach. Maybe from underneath. But since I filled this thing up with water.
Oh, did you?
Yes. I can't remove hoses now. That's just great. That's awesome. I don't know.
Okay. Now that you have that, hit it with a hammer.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I start most of mine up with no water in them.
Yeah. That way you heat cycle it a
I've
couple
only
times.
got, well, it's yeah, I put coolant in it. I do this shit like I'm stupid, thinking it was just gonna start up. I don't know. Thinking it was just gonna work at all. Not working at all. Oh, you know what? It could be. It could be this right here. Could be one of the fuses, one of the main fuses. After the way it was getting tossed around and moved and hit, one of those fuses could be blown. I'll have to check them too.
But you said it clicks though when you turn it. So that means
Not that kind of click, not a starter click. It's a relay.
Oh, okay.
The relay clicking.
Got it.
Just the relay clicking to tell it to start.
Well, at least you know the relay works.
Oh, maybe. The relay's right there. It is. No? Which one is it? Yeah, starter relay. Right there. R13. I think. Which way is this facing? Damn it. Yeah. The starter relay's right here.
Jumper wire.
Well, first I wanna check these. There's these main fuses that do go bad in this little thing. The only thing I gotta do to get to them is take my airbox out, which is kind of a nightmare to do now.
Whew.
It's one of the easiest things I can remove. Ah. I hate having shit apart.
Well, I mean, at least you're determined. I finished work and I finished working like 7 o'clock my time and I was freaking tired. I go into the shop to do a little bit of work. I get on a ladder, work for about 15 minutes, said, fuck this, I'm done for tonight. And then went back in. I'm like,
I got the brakes on.
well, that's good.
Just the front. The rears are still stock. But it's a
Good
start.
enough.
Car mom said his phone overheated. That's why he dropped out.
It's fine. I can understand. Mine overheats too when I'm outside in the sun. And when I'm on, I didn't realize how hot it got when I do lives on my phone because I don't do it very often. Damn, phone gets hot. Okay. Easiest way to do this. Let's see, disconnect that, pull this out. I gotta take this thing off.
The only good thing about having to take shit back off again is it's fresh in your mind where everything's at and how it goes back on.
Oh, I know that. I actually, last time I did an engine swap on one of these, I swapped the engine and it just worked. Everything worked. Not a single problem. Well, I had little problems along the way, but I didn't have anything major like this where it just didn't try and start.
I wish I had that experience. Normally for me, it's always something that I overlooked.
Well, I still had some electrical tuning issues, but
So on my Mustang, I had a bad 5-volt reference wire which went to the fuel pressure regulator, which that sucked trying to troubleshoot that.
oh, electronics suck, especially in cars. Let's see if I can get this off. Come on, get out of here. That's the fun part, getting this out.
All right, car mom said he's off to dinner.
Yep.
There you go.
Have a good dinner.
So then I finished, I did my 15 minutes in the shop. I came in and I'm like, well, let me put a fresh shirt on, shave real quick, and I'm going to go get a haircut. So I do that, and then I go to put into the app to get a haircut. It's closed. I'm like, I guess I'm not getting a haircut. So then I went into my home office, started reading for a cert that I'm studying, and then got your invite thing. I'm like, all right, I'm good studying for right now. So I'm just kind of in zombie land, just kind of floating around today.
So what cert are you trying to get?
CISM.
Which one?
It's the CISM, CISM, Certified Information Security Manager.
Yeah, I know which that one is. When you first said it, I thought you said TISM, as in like autism. And I'm like, I don't know what TISM.
No, CISM is what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, I used to know a few people that had that. Still know.
Well,
I know one person that's got it.
The thing is, I've got my resume, which is good, but the problem is, with my work experience and stuff. But the problem is, I don't have credentials for manager stuff. I've got certs for all kinds of stuff, but not for management. So now that I'm in management, I'm thinking, as the economy gets worse and worse and companies lay off more and more, I should probably insulate myself by getting a cert for what I'm doing right now.
You should. Hey, got it out.
You got the starter out?
No, I got the airbox out.
Oh, there you go.
Baby steps.
Barbecue Mike said Barbecue 50 said he's going to look at a King Ranch F-250 Monday.
Nice.
I've been looking at a car. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm tempted to wait because I want to see prices get lower, but it's a car that nobody wants. But I want it because it's quirky and I understand it. So I want to get a Mazda RX-8 with the rotary.
Oh, I love those.
I've owned RX-7s before, two of them. The RX-8s are dirt cheap because there was an issue with the oiling system. So the engines can grenade, but I can build one. Transmissions are solid. It's got suicide doors, which is a turnoff to people, but it actually has, it works pretty well. And the handling is as good as a BRZ. So actually not a bad car. I
The
found
handling might not be better than a BRZ.
won't be better, but it would be similar.
Right.
I found one that's got 67,000 miles on it, and it was left out in the sun, so the dash is cracked, but the seats are good. The paint is all discolored,
How's the
um,
rotary in it?
but it's $4,000
That's not bad.
for 67,000 miles with a rotary, and it's an auto, which I need.
Yeah.
So I'm considering, but I don't know. The guy dropped it down from 4,500 down to 4. If it disappears, then so be it. I'll be on the lookout later this year when I'm more ready. But if I see him drop it down some more, I might want to check it out. If I can pick it up for $3,500,
Those are nice, but what I really want is an RX-7 FD with the rotary, the Rotar 2 in it.
those are pricey.
Well, they don't come with the Rotar 2, so yeah.
You're looking at a 13B turbo. Is that what you're looking for?
What's that?
Are you looking for a 13B engine that's a turbo?
No. The rotary that's in the RX-8.
Oh, okay. You want to get the Renesis.
Yeah.
Actually, believe it or not, the rotary that's in the RX-7 third generation is better than the one that's in the RX-8. The RX-8 has more power, but what happened is on the RX-8, to meet emissions, they lowered the amount of oil being injected, and also they recommended using 5W20. So what happened is a lot of these engines only lasted 60, 80, 100,000 miles instead of getting like 150,000 out of the Apex seals.
That's not good. I mean,
The other thing is on an RX-7, as you lose compression, the computer will still let it start and it will still run. It will just run a little bit rough, but with limited power, but it'll still work. The RX-8s, if it doesn't recognize enough compression, it won't start.
Really?
Yeah, it's a hot start issue. There's all kinds of little gremlins in this thing, but they're not bad gremlins, but the average person wouldn't put up with it. You know, like how rotaries burn oil and stuff like
my
that.
son told me about a bunch of those problems, but I forget about them.
Yeah,
He
I
wanted one
look
really
at it.
bad.
I mean, I'm not a motorcycle person by any stretch of the imagination, but it's kind of like how people look at Harleys. They think that uh, they're a decent bike, but they're a pain in the ass because they require a ton of maintenance. That's kind of how the RX-7 is.
I'm not
in
a
my
Harley
opinion.
guy though, and that's just a personal thing. I prefer my Hondas.
Yeah. But so I'm considering this thing, and I found a few other similar mileage for like around 5. So I'm just thinking I'm gonna wait, see if the price drops some more, or see, in the fall, because used car prices are starting to drop now, a decent amount. So I'd rather not overpay.
Well, that takes away the whole it might be a fuse thing.
Not if
Leave it
you.
open because that's an easy fix because it's right here.
Can your wifey turn the key as you put a voltmeter on the starter?
No, my wife's in sleep.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's only pushing a button anyway, but you also have to hold the clutch and brake in.
So in other words, the hours of
You have to hold the
production.
clutch in. That's kind of easy right now because if you hit the clutch, it just goes to the floor because it doesn't have any fluid in it.
So in other words, right now, it's not production hours for the wife.
That is correct. In fact, it may be right now is I grab my laptop and I head back inside and I give up on this for the night because I'm not going to get anywhere. I can almost say that this car is not making it before takeover.
How long would it take to pull the starter?
Oh, it's going to take me about 3 hours.
Fuck.
I gotta move all this stuff out of my way. I mean, I gotta take this off. I gotta take this off. Well, this I don't. Oh, yeah. Ah,
See,
God, that's gonna kill me doing that. I'm gonna have to just fight it and get up underneath and try and get to it, but I'm not gonna do it on the live stream. I cuss enough as it is.
The cussing is good. It makes a healthy live stream.
Yeah.
I
I didn't really want to come out here anyway.
Because the thing
I
is,
did.
I mean, because you shouldn't have to pull the front clip to get to the
You
starter.
shouldn't have to, but it's easier
Yeah.
to get to it. It's not easier to do.
Well, at least it's not some of these cars that they put the freaking starter in the transmission bell housing, to where you got to pull the
Bell
transmission.
housing.
Huh?
It is in the transmission bell housing.
You're.
You mean inside it?
Oh.
It is right. It's bolted onto the transmission.
So, do you have to pull the transmission to get it?
No, I don't
Okay.
have to.
All right.
I don't have to pull the
There's cars
transmission. It
now.
bolts on right to the side. Luckily.
Oh, got it.
Right
There's
in the front.
cars now that they have the starter in the freaking transmission bell housing. So you got to pull
in
the
it.
transmission, and if it's front wheel drive, you got to drop them both. Which you're like for a fucking starter.
Yeah. No, I put the starter on after the engine and transmission were in the car. I did that because I didn't want to risk damaging it while I was moving the engine and transmission around. You know, because I wanted it to work. You know, it's probably what it is. It's probably this fucking cheap ass starter and it's just not gonna work.
I'm guessing you didn't test it before you put it on.
No, I thought about it and I didn't because
But you thought about it.
I thought about it before I grabbed it out of the box. By the time I grabbed it out of the box, I didn't think about it anymore. I was like, oh, it's brand new. It'll work. You know.
Assumptions.
It'll work.
Well, and I don't know that it's the starter. It could be something in the computer. Maybe I damaged something. Maybe I got a broken pin. Maybe I had a wire not connected.
Wish I was there. I'd help.
Yeah, I know.
Figure it out.
I wish my son was here too. He'd help, but he can't be here. So
Yeah, I know. Anything new with him?
yeah, he's looking at 4 years.
Fuck. That's what he got was 4 years.
No, looking at it.
Yeah, he's looking at 4 years once he signs the deal, and that's for a no contact order on the phone.
Oh.
Isn't that bullshit?
So he gets 4 years in prison, shorter if he can get off on parole or something, right?
He's hoping he can get out like at the 18-month mark and do house arrest where he can actually get a job and do stuff. But it all depends. There's a whole. He's hoping
Was
for,
this his first offense or he's been in before?
No, he's been in before, just never this bad.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Plugged in. Okay. Whew. Worn out.
Well, I'm back. I had to break up a fight.
Who was right?
Who was duking it out?
The two dogs.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
Let's break up the fight. They were snarling at each other. Okay, now it's dark in here when I don't have my TV on.
They don't do it very often. And I mean, not very often at all. But when they do, they get the fight.
Yeah.
Come on, work for me here. Oh, I hate when I do that. I clicked into the wrong app. Now I gotta wait for it to load so I can get out of it. No, I don't have a neighbor that I could get to help me. Unfortunately, I don't. If I still lived at Tacoma, I'd have some people I could ask, but I didn't even ask them then. I had some friends in Washington that would come help me if they had time, but generally that would only be on a weekend.
So you're gonna love this. You're gonna find this hilarious, Pink. So, I do the 4 posts. That's pretty much done now, and then the 2 post, I stand it up, and that is a royal son of a gun standing those suckers up. And then my dumbass pulls out the manual. You would think I would read the manual first, then stand them up. So I'm reading the
RTFM,
manual.
man.
It's like these procedures are easier when it is on its side. I'm like, crap. So if I didn't have my gantry crane, I would have been up the creek. So what happens is you have to lift the inner assembly, which has the arms on it, halfway up, and then you're doing your hydraulic lines and your cables and everything else. And I'm like, oh, I got my gantry crane. So I just attached the top of the post to the gantry crane, had the gantry crane lifted up halfway onto the locks. I'm like, cool, I'll just do it this way. Grab my ladder, and I'm just, I'm like, man, thank goodness that I have, the ability to do this. Otherwise, I would have had to have dropped those suckers back down, which was sketchy as hell getting them up, and then have to do that again. And I'm like, oh, hell, I don't want to do that.
No. But I'm going to tell you, like any tech guy would say, RTFM.
RTFM.
Read the fucking manual.
That's true.
I installed a new mirror today. I got home today and I cut the grass. I had so much freaking grass that now I've got dead grass covering my grass, so it's all going to die. And I've got no way to get it up without raking it, and I don't have that kind of energy or back. I can't do it.
Do you got a riding lawnmower?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just say you cut it at 2 inches. All right. Go back over it again at like 3 inches and run over the piles that you had, and it'll mulch it even more, and then it'll disappear.
You have no, it won't. No, because I did that. I went over it numerous times. I had like 6-inch tall grass. But
that's typical for me.
But yeah, my blades are not mulching blades, so they don't really do any good for that. And the mulching, everything I've read on the web, the blades that work on that lawnmower, the mulching blades are crap. They don't work. All they do is gum up the works. And
okay.
What up, little salty?
Salty.
You got your grass chute down, or you got your grass chute up?
Wide open.
Okay, so you got it pulled back with a bungee cord, then, right?
Yep.
Same thing I do.
The last time I cut it, I didn't have to do that because it wasn't as tall, and I didn't have to cut near as much, and it looked beautiful when I was done. It had nice stripes going back and forth, but this time it had grown way too much, and I couldn't cut it until yesterday, and I got stuck once today, but I was able to get out without having to get off the lawnmower. I was able to get it unstuck, but mud. Got stuck in the mud. Oh, I need to add right in that spot where I get stuck in the mud. I need to add about 6 inches of dirt. And then there's a whole line up on the other side where I need to add anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of dirt to help. But my wife finally found the person in charge of the TVA around here, and she'd send him a message with, I think, with pictures and email showing him how the water comes out of the freaking rocks right into our yard, and it just floods our yard.
Right.
And it keeps it flooded for days after it rains because it takes forever for all that to come out. Because the rocks are literally that rock. They built up the rock like 3 to 4 feet high.
Oh shit! I see myself disappearing and coming back. Damn.
Yeah, you must be on the Wi-Fi.
Yep.
But no, yeah, it's just irritating that this car won't start. I don't know why, but the other irritation is I can't load the tune I need to load because it's grayed out on the access port. So hopefully I'll hear back from the tuner tomorrow when I tell them, hey, I had it upgraded. It's all upgraded. There's got to be something wrong because all the other tunes show up on it, and they're able to be used. Maybe I need to hook the access port back up to the laptop and check to make sure that I sent the right information.
So did you get it put together pretty much?
Yeah, but it won't start. So now I got to start taking it apart.
Oh hell!
It won't even attempt to start. It's not even. So I got to get the starter off and test it.
I even think it might be a ground wire.
If it is, I don't know why. They're all connected quite well. I'm very studious about reconnecting my grounds. That's one of the things I always tell people to look out for when they're having problems electrical is check your major grounds.
Yeah.
And I have the 3, and they are all on nicely. I always sand. I sand the bolt. I sand the washer. I sand the spot I'm putting it on. And I even did that to this, and everything was super clean. There was no rust or anything on it before I even did that. So, yeah, all the algebra I did in school, and I still can't figure out why my ex did that to me. That's funny. One of my sons, well, my other son just posted that. What up, Booster?
Boosted.
Damn, y'all see all these people coming in. My chat ain't moving worth shit.
Yeah, I got 2 chats up though. I got the StreamYard chat and I got the YouTube chat. Where is the fuel pressure at? What fuel pressure?
Some of it's got to be running to have fuel pressure.
Yeah, if it's not. It almost seems like it's not sending the start signal. I heard a relay. I heard a relay click. I don't know which relay.
You'll have fuel pressure to your regulator, but that's all you'll have fuel pressure to. You won't have fuel pressure to nothing else if it ain't running, because it's got to go through the regulator to get to the engine.
There is no regulator.
I'm here answering Mike. Mike's in here saying yes, you can have fuel pressure without it running.
Yeah, key on engine off.
When
you do key on engine off, it'll pulse it.
Yeah, it'll on the EcoBoost, it will definitely send fuel up there. But I don't have a way to check my fuel pressure. I don't have a fuel pressure gauge. But
you don't have a fuel pressure gauge?
No.
I figured you'd have put an aftermarket or something on there.
No, that's a pain in the ass to do on these.
Well, they don't make a gauge. They don't make a gauge pod for the pillar.
No, I mean they probably do. After there's one used to be. You got to remember they're not making a lot of parts for these cars anymore.
No, but hell, the aftermarket for those cars are great though. Because they were badass cars, man. When they were making them, when people were fucking working on them.
Some of the aftermarket is great. Some of it is not. Even with that though, putting a fuel pressure gauge in it, because you're looking at the fuel pressure I'd be looking at wouldn't be the fuel pressure I care about, because
boosted?
The low pressure fuel coming from the tank thing, and then you've got the high pressure fuel pump that does not do anything until the engine's running.
Yeah.
You got direct injection.
Yes.
Got it.
I am it's an EcoBoost direct injection only.
Yeah, that's how mine is. It's a pain in the ass. It ain't like the
Getting
old
it out
days.
down here today would have been a damn plus there, Booster, because it was so fucking hot today. It was melting the goddamn metal signs on the road. God damn, it was hot.
It'll definitely have
Hell
to.
no.
We'll definitely have to turn the car over a few times before it actually has fuel in the engine.
Yeah, exactly. Because the fuel ain't going nowhere if it ain't turning over for the fuel pump to pump it. Yeah,
Exactly.
your electrical fuel pump will move it, but it's not going to run it through the engine. It's just going to get it up to the front.
It'll
But the
get it
engine
up
has
to
to
the high pressure
turn to
fuel
go
pump.
through the engine.
It does. It hits the fuel rails.
Finished today, I know.
No, it doesn't. It goes straight into the high pressure fuel pump, and then there it has to wait.
Yeah, has to wait there. When the engine turns over, then it pumps it through.
Yeah.
Because the damn
that's for your
injector, because the
direct
injectors are
injection.
not, yeah, because the injectors are not firing. The injector's got to fire to move the fuel.
No, the high pressure fuel pump has to fire. High pressure fuel pump runs off the can.
Well, that's true, but the injectors got to be able to do their job.
The injectors don't do anything other than open and close.
Well, if they don't open and close, you ain't moving fuel.
Well,
they got to be able to do their job. That's what I'm saying.
Until that starter spins the motor, nothing happens. We know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got to, even if it don't fire, it's got to spin over to do things.
Yep. But so I don't know what the fuel pressure is. You cannot hear. I can't hear the fuel pump in the rear. It's really quiet. It always has been.
It's a race car. You need to put a loud one in there.
No, I don't. Because
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
And oh my God, you have to drop the tank to do these. You have to drop the tank. They weren't smart like they were in the Mustang where they brought it up through the floorboard.
Oh no. Well, hold on a second. You got to specify what year of the Mustang, because they didn't do that in all of them. They only done that S550. The rest of them are fucked.
This car's around the same age as my
roughly where
S550.
it's at.
Yeah, the rest of them you got to drop the fucking tank too on a Fox body.
I know.
Find out the rough location, cut a hole in the trunk.
Yep, make you a flap, dude. Damn right. Hey, I've done it many fucking times.
Wouldn't be able. You'd have to cut a massive hole to be able to do what you have to do to get it out. Just like you would in the Fox body.
It ain't got to be that big.
Diameter.
No, it ain't got to be that big, because the fuel hat. You just got to cut it big enough for the fuel hat to come through.
Yeah, the
Once fuel hat comes through,
like
it's good.
5 inches.
Yeah, but that's not that big of a hole. In theory, it's not that big of a hole. It's a hell of a lot bigger to cut that hole than it is to crawl your ass up under there and drop that fucking tank, especially if you still have fuel in it. It's an aggravating motherfucker. Especially, I've had to do it on my back on jack stands. It fucking sucks.
I've pulled a few tanks out of Fox body.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
I've swapped tanks. I've replaced fuel pumps in them. Yeah, it does suck. Sometimes getting those damn straps down is more pain in the ass than anything.
Yeah, hey, sometimes putting them some bitches back up is a motherfucker too.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna mention that.
Shit, I will, because I did it. It sucked.
I use a jack usually to do that.
Well, what I found and what we used to do on our race cars, and the spare tire hole that's in the Fox body, well, we cut that whole motherfucker out, and then we weld another piece of metal in its place so we could bring the gas tank up further up in the car, and then when you cut a hole right there in the top, it just boom, you're there. It's like you're a freaking inch away from the damn top of the fuel hat.
Last Fox body I had dropped that tank out of it, threw it in the trash, basically. And then where that wheel well is, I put another tank.
Yep.
Yeah, I just like the wheel well being out of it, because I just think that's the bullshit.
I cut some holes in the bottom of it to drop the fittings down through so that I could run the lines.
Yeah, well, see, there's another benefit when you cut that spare tire hole out. When you cut that out and put a piece of metal in there, and then you were able to raise the tank up that much. If you're not driving a GT car and you're driving just like a LX or a coupe, you don't see the fucking gas tank from behind anymore. You get to see the pretty ass rear end that you got a nice cover on that you bought and painted the rear end, and now you can see that shit. Well, before now you can't do that if the damn spare tire is still there, because the fucking gas tank is so fucking low it blocks every goddamn thing.
Yeah, I never really cared on the rear end thing.
Well,
Sharp my reward.
I've always been like this. I mean, I like my cars like my women. I like them to have a nice ass.
I just want mine to run. Just like most of the women. Run. Run.
Yeah, trust me. I know all about that one. But mine ain't running. I'm chasing them. Get the fuck on. You ain't never sorry, bitch. Get the fuck on. Run.
If you're chasing them, you ain't gonna catch them.
Oh, I promise you I ain't gonna catch them. And I ain't got too damn fat.
See, the
If it
thing
involves
is,
me running, I ain't catching them anyway because I ain't running no more. That's why I got a driver license in the car. I ain't running no damn where.
see, the thing is, if you're gonna be chasing them, you gotta chase them with the blue pill in your hand. I got a pill. I got a pill. Wait,
Oh, now
wait.
see, no. See, that blue pill lasts too long. I don't want their company that long.
Ouch.
Because after I'm done with, my load is gone, I want them gone. See, y'all want to take them here and go wine and dine them and all that shit and let them get into your pocket. Fuck all that. A Happy Meal and we gonna have fun and you gonna be gone.
What
Today.
happened to cuddling? There's no cuddling.
Today.
Not when you just want to bang it and go to hell on. No, ain't no cuddling involved in that shit.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Well, we're
Today,
talking
today is
difference
actually
between a
10
one night
years
stand
since
and
my
a.
wife and I went on our first date. So
We talking about a one night stand. All I need is a 30-minute stand. Fuck a whole night. I don't need a whole night, just 30 minutes. I see you later.
Now we know you're lying. It ain't 30 minutes.
Well, look, we spend 5 doing our thing, the other 25 laughing about it.
Before or after?
After.
Oh, okay.
Hell no, we start laughing before, it ain't never gonna happen, so it's gotta be after.
No, you make a woman laugh, you got everything you want.
That's right. Well, no, Mike, thanks for sending me that today. I posted that shit in Car Peep so everybody could see it. Us and Michigan and Pennsylvania and freaking Nevada. Yeah, we all just got freaking screwed.
They're letting the illegals vote.
Yeah, they said all illegal aid or
they
immigrants.
won't be illegal anymore after that, though.
No, they'll all be legal.
In 6 states, right?
That's right, Mike. You hit the nail on the head right there, brother. Cluck and fuck. That's right.
I got one for you to watch. I watched a while ago before Pinks went live. Was Dr. Phil interviewed Trump for 2 hours.
Really?
Dr. Phil. I can't stand that son of a bitch.
Phil was
Yeah, but you need to watch it though, Salty, before you talk shit.
I don't like Dr. Phil. I don't like his voice. He annoys me. But I will watch him for certain things.
Yeah, I guarantee you watch it. I was surprised. So let's just say that.
You find it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's as let's see, what does it say? What does it say? Oh shit! I have to look it back up. You can just put Dr. Phil and Trump in there. You'll see it.
Well, let me ask you something. When did this interview take place?
Just took place.
Really?
Yes.
I'm
After
really
the
surprised.
verdict. I'm just telling you. Watch it and you'll see. I was surprised. Very surprised.
I'll have to watch it. You can guarantee it. I'll watch it.
It's on YouTube, though, right? What's up, Sublime?
What up, bully?
What's up, Kermit?
You damn money making lazy son of a biscuit eater.
You lazy son of a working all the time.
Man, did they get your other part of your walls put up today, Bama?
Yeah, everything's done. They just got to bring back some trim for the roll-up door.
Can you not hear the echo chamber he's in?
Yeah, that's why I was just asking, because I just talked to him yesterday and he wasn't echoing, and now today he's echoing, and it's not him, it's the room echoing because he's in that room now. It's not your phone, so don't think that's wrong with your phone.
Well,
it's not your phone.
This time he's echoing. We're not.
Yeah, but it's not. You're not echoing. It's not your phone or nothing. It's just a room. You know how when you're talking a big room like that and it echoes in the room? That's all it is. So it's not your phone.
Because there's nothing in it but just basically me and a couple of chilies.
It actually sounds like you got your damn head in a 55-gallon drum.
Here's one for you. If you're still in here, boosted, is this guy's got a Sublime? He's got not a Sublime, but he's got a green. Oh, I don't have my camera on. Shit. Hold on. I'm gonna go full screen here. So this guy here's got this green Mustang, right? Just a regular Mustang, green one, and yeah, it's like, you can see that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he went. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. I'm going to zoom in, but he dyed all the stitching on his seats green to match.
Wow.
How the hell did he do that without getting the damn dye on the rest of the seats?
I don't know. Finally finished coloring the seat stitch, and I'm pretty happy. It looks pretty good. You can see it, when you're here, but it's not coming across.
What do you think he used? Like a Sharpie, like a green Sharpie?
I have no idea. It doesn't say. It just says he's happy with it. Does not say how he did it. No information.
I just don't like that green. I never have.
What up, Sublime?
The way he was able to dye that without it getting on anything else is because the dye doesn't stick to the leather. So it's literally like a marker. You could just sit there and use the marker to etch on the stitching, and then take a rag and it will wipe the dye off the leather.
That's what it is. Fabric marker. You can get them in any craft store.
I did that to the Roush. Well, my seats were already red stitched, but I did that to the doors on the Roush.
Yeah. Well, somebody asked, will a fabric marker turn stitching white? Probably not.
I thought about doing that on the inside of my car, but
yeah, it looks good. How long does it last, though?
oh, it lasts forever. I mean, it's dye, dyeing stitching. You know what I mean? You're dyeing yarn, so
You're dying a cloth. So.
Okay.
The only thing is, every now and then I would maybe give it another quick fresh coat if it looked like it was changing color just a little bit, but it's not like it ever fades away. Just
My thing is, with your color being the color that it is, do you think you would ever get a dye that would actually match it properly?
Oh, I'm sure there's a lime green dye you can find out there, but see, the thing is too, is I think some of the stitching on my seats has Alcantara next to it, and I sure as hell can't get a tie on the Alcantara because that will
I was going to say the Alcantara will take the dye.
Yeah, you might not like that, but it'll be green.
I like so in our Edge we have orange stitch. The Edge has actually blue seats. They're not black. They're a dark blue and navy, and then it's got orange stitching in it. And then my Focus has blue stitching in the seats.
Salty love what happened to me tonight.
Those are
Well, what's that?
So I ordered a pizza for my daughter from this cheap ass pizza place that I really don't even like the pizza. It's only an $8 pizza. I ordered a half pepperoni, half sausage. She tells me 10 minutes. I walk in there when it's 14 minutes. She says, oh, it'll be a few more minutes. I was like, you told me 10 minutes, 14 minutes ago, and now you're telling me a few more minutes? I could tell by the way she's talking to her employees that they didn't make the pizza. They just forgot to make it. So she eventually pulls out one full sausage and one full pepperoni. She's like, here, we screwed up. Here's 2 pizzas. You can be one full sausage, one full pepperoni.
Damn.
Well, that's because they already heard about your ass. So get the hell out of here.
No, laying all jokes aside, hell, you got a free fucking pizza. That ain't bad.
Nothing better than free pizza.
Hell no.
It'd be better if
You cut them in half. You give your daughter the 2 halves, and you keep the
I don't give a damn if it's a cheap pizza. If it's free, it's still good.
I will say that 6 cheese pizza. I don't remember who has it. It's like a 6 cheese. That is really good.
Well, I tell you, to me, honestly, some of the cheapest, best pizza out there is freaking Little Caesars.
Yeah, Caesars has actually gotten
I've
better.
actually had it here, and it's not bad. It's actually not bad.
We've had it here. It's not bad.
The ones we had up in Washington, I couldn't do it. My son loved them. I couldn't do it. It was too greasy. It had too much grease. Now the one here I can do. It tastes good, but it is greasy, and it does bother my stomach later. Like it's not staying in me. It's going through me.
Oh, it doesn't matter what pizza I eat. That shit's going through me. It just don't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's going through me. It's something about, I don't know if it's the sauce. I don't know if it's just the oil that's on the bread or oil that's in the bread or whatever. But anytime I eat pizza, brother, look out, because about 20 minutes after that pizza, it's coming back out.
Pigs, who did you say was looking
Mr.
Here.
Marcone, welcome to the show.
up,
Hey,
Gary?
Gary. Gary, what's up, buddy? How you doing, sir?
Who did
What
you say
the
was looking
hell?
at 4 years?
What the hell's going on, man?
Oh man, we just we living the dream, like you always say.
Yeah.
We all still breathing. We got 10 toes up instead of 10 toes down, so we're doing good.
Living the pain.
Thanks.
Yep.
Who did you say was looking at 4 years earlier?
My son,
For
Oh
what?
no.
no contact order.
For what?
No contact.
Felony, no contact order.
What's a no contact, or is that like about disobeying or
No contact is like it's where they say don't get near or don't talk to.
No
And
contact.
really?
It was all,
Oh, it's like a restraining order down here.
Yeah.
It
That's
is a
what it is.
order.
but it's
Yeah.
text. It was on text messages that got him, and she initiated some of them.
Damn, that's
It
crazy.
doesn't matter.
I hate to hear that, buddy. Damn, I hate to hear that.
So he's not allowed to contact her, not allowed to be around her or anything.
Yep.
Mm.
And it was mostly him wanting to talk to his kids.
Oh,
Damn, I really hate to hear that, man.
Mostly what?
Him wanting to talk to his kids, and see his kids.
Oh, so it's his ex?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a butthead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be nice because I don't know her.
Nothing I can do. Oh, she's a butthead.
Same here,
Nothing
Gary.
I can do about it. I can't help him in any way. I just wish he had never left Tennessee because he would have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you miss your kids, man, you want to go back and see your kids. That's
I
a
understand.
hard thing, man.
I did the same thing. I got in trouble for the same reason, but only one time. And I actually got caught in the car with her, and my kids, and they hauled me off, and I did time, and I only did a month, and I had 60 days. I did 40 days. And it was only in jail, the local, and this has been 20 plus years ago.
Local county jail, right?
It was just county where he's at now until they move him to the.
Till they move him to the big house.
Yeah, or the little one.
Damn. Like I said, I hate you. 4 years, he ain't going to the little one.
And they have little big houses there.
Yeah, but still, they're the wrong house regardless. They're the bad house. Let's put it
They
that
have
way.
a lot
They're the
more
bad house.
freedom than you have when you're in the county lockup. That's for sure.
County, you don't have no freedom. You in there with a damn, because I spent 30 days in the county. And I tell you what, dude, it's like the nastiest fucking rat hole.
Well, I did my 40 days. I did my 40 days, then I did my 2 years having to pay the county to go see somebody eventually once a month, my PO. And I did that for 2 years. And basically, I walked in, I was in there for 5 seconds and walked out and had to pay, $100 a month for it. It's just money. It's a money thing. And as soon as I got done with that, I got out of that. I got out of the system. And it's one of those things. It's hard to do, but if you get out of it, I've never been back. I've never done anything to put me back. Yeah, he's going to do that next time, Mike. But this was, her asking him to come back. She begged him to come back first of all. He's stupid, and he wouldn't listen to anybody who told him not to. Everybody said, "Don't do it. Don't go back. Don't go see her." And this is everybody, his friends, his family, everybody, and he did not listen. So
what was the case though? I mean, I don't get. Did he go and show him pictures of his pecker or something? Or I mean, what happened?
No,
She had no contact.
Just text. Oh, for the no contact, I don't even know.
So they just text back and forth. So he didn't go bother her or do nothing, just texting.
It was texting that they got him on. That's the only thing.
But did it turn into sexting? That's the thing.
No, it didn't. I've seen some of the texts. It was all about the kids.
but it doesn't matter what it's about.
But you know, the thing about it is, when a woman goes to the court before the man does, they're always going to side with the woman.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where the no contact order came from. I don't remember what that was started with. And all I know is that she didn't do anything. He got arrested for something else. He got arrested for something completely different. But then all this came up, and he had a couple of warrants for stupid shit that he didn't take care of before he left the state, like I told him to. You know, little things. But that's what he got arrested for originally. He's gotten his DUI taken care of now too.
So, but that just showed proof that he's not a good person to be around kids, brother, and she went with it.
No, she just went to the DA and helped them out to make a case against him. That's all.
You know. Yeah, but no contact. There's more to the story.
I don't really care. It's not my business if he's not telling me.
You know, but I'm just saying. Usually, it's what it is. But
and I don't believe either one of them because they're both going to tell me a different side.
Well, yeah, because there's two sides to each story. But like I said, he was set up either way.
Oh, I know. And if he had just stayed in Tennessee, he'd have probably been fine. They weren't going to go after. They weren't going to search other states for him. You know, he just happened. I think he got pulled over for something and his wife got him in trouble. And then they looked him up, and he had warrant. So I don't remember actually how he got put in jail this time.
Trust me, I tried to buck the system, and it was all my fault that I went to jail. I ain't got nobody to blame on the shit on.
It is all his fault. I will not deny that. It is his fault. He did stupid things. He did things that I told him not to do.
Well, no, like I said, I mean, this was all my fault. I ain't got nobody else to blame for this shit but me. But me and my ex.
It's usually our fault. We usually.
Oh yeah. Like I said, they taught me a very valuable lesson, because me and her was arguing like hell, and I was pissed off, and I said, well, because I found out what she was doing with the child support money that I was giving her. She wasn't going and spending it on the kids. Her and her fiance at the time now, which is her husband, they were going to buy drugs with it. And I said, well, fuck it, I'm not going to give you no child support. So she went to the damn child support recovery and said, he ain't paid me no child support and da-da-da-da. And then I went to the child support recovery and said, I ain't paying her no child support. She's buying drugs. She goes, well, I'll give you 30 days to make that decision. Blam. and suspending my driver's license on top of it.
You know that, right? You can't tell them what they can and can't do with that money.
Exactly. See, I argued that with the judge, because when I went to court, the judge told me, he goes, Mr. Butler, he goes, it is not our job to determine how she spends your child support money. It's just your job, and it's our job to make sure you pay it.
But see,
that was the end of that shit.
I understand that from both sides. You know, I had to pay child support for years, and my wife did not spend it on the children like she was supposed to.
Tell them
No,
that
I don't,
while I was your girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
Nah, like I said, when they locked me up for that 30 days.
Okay, so while I was his girlfriend and he was in China, his ex-wife beat Jacob with a shovel, trying to steal his computer, sell it for methamphetamine, right? And Jacob lived with him. So the state gives me foster care custody of his son. Michael still had to pay her $750 a month child support. Yet he lived with me and us. But they wouldn't stop his child support. So
I believe it.
That was I was like, are you really kidding me? You know,
well, see that
if I would have taken payments as the foster mom, they would have charged Michael the money for me to pay for him to pay the payments for foster care.
They understand.
See that's where our system, the laws that's on the books, they need to go back and be revisited, because the laws are fucking screwed up.
Too.
Oh yeah, every state's different. They can all do whatever they want to do because they're all
worst.
Georgia by far. I'm gonna tell you right now, Georgia by far. If you're a man seeking all that shit, you can forget it, because they are 100% for the woman, and that's it.
Yep.
There are in a lot of states, but it is starting to change. That is starting to change.
Oh, and then when Jacob was with us, though, this was the greatest thing. When Jacob was with us, he got in trouble for breaking into the military base, cutting the fence
Oh my God.
on the military base, and robbing with the friend, robbing a friend's house, which the dad was a military. So it was a double federal felony at 16 years old.
You got out of it.
Well, he ended up getting it all. Yeah, it got all expunged and all this good stuff because he did all the classes and everything he had to do. But when we go to court on it, which I had to go weekly, the judge asked him to write a letter apologizing to the homeowner for robbing them. He paid someone $20 to write the letter for him. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me, Jacob. You're gonna go to jail now. They're gonna just put you away. I get there, I'm in court with him. I get there, and the judge is like, wow, your letter was so great, Jacob. You did such a good job. I said to the female judge, it was a female judge, I said, ma'am, he didn't write that letter.
I wouldn't go.
I said he paid someone $20 for doing that. And then she says to me, you should be proud of him for using initiative by paying someone $20 to write the letter. He used initiative. I said, are you kidding me? I used to be a corrections officer in a all man's prison. We called it the Thunderdome. The place was freaking psycho. But I said, you're teaching this young man that prison is just cool because they're going to be proud of you. Oh, hi, barbecue or barbecue Mike.
What's up, super fast?
Yep.
What's up, Charlie?
That was juvie for kids.
Charlie.
Juvie jail.
Oh, I'm sorry. Stupid fast. I'm sorry. What's up, old man?
You said live.
I could have swore. I thought he said go fast. I'm totally sorry. I was spaced out.
I was right. I woke up. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Bye, everybody.
Later.
My thing is that I paid child support for 18 years.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. I know how you feel, Gary.
But she pulled me into court because she wanted more money, and I was already paying half of their rent where they lived. I was paying for him to go to private school. Plus, I was paying for all the school clothes and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So she drugged me in, and they wanted more money. And so we sit there, and I had all my receipts, and I had everything with me when I walked into the court. And so she goes, she puts her hand on my knee and everything. He knows I need more money, and he knows this, and he knows that. And, this just ain't fair, and, blah, blah, blah. And so she looked at me, she goes, well, what do you think? And I said, well, it's like this. I pay half her rent. And she looked over at her and she goes, does he pay half your rent? And he goes, yeah. Do you report that to front of the court? I said, I do not. But I got checks showing you that I pay half her rent. And I says, I paid for him to go to private school because that's where she wanted him to go. And she looked at her again. She goes, is that true? And she goes, yeah. And I says, I help buy his clothes, I make sure he got insurance and everything like I'm supposed to do. This is before I went to work at Diesel. And so it wasn't the judge, it was an arbitrary referee.
The district attorney.
It was a referee.
Yeah.
The referee turned around and looked at her and says, you know how many women would love to have a man like this? Why do you need more money? And she says, well, because I need a new car. And
my God.
Does she need a new car? I said, listen. I said, that's the wrong question. He goes, why? She goes, why is that? And I said, because we own a junkyard and we have a dealership. So if she needs a car, we'll give her a car.
Yeah.
And so
she get the kids around.
She was denied. And then we walked out, man. She mother effed me all the way. Hey, listen. One of the sheriffs had grabbed me by my arm and says, you're not getting in an elevator with her. You stay right here and let her go down by herself.
There you go. Hey, you know what? That sheriff protected you because he knows that she was going to start some shit inside that elevator.
Well, when we got done, when me and him went down, she was down there waiting for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he told her, he goes, man, he goes, it's probably the best thing for you to leave.
I know when Kaylee turned 14, she tried to get more child support out of me, and she took me to court, and they denied her because I already paid more than I had to for the age jump, and I'd been paying that since I started paying it. I was paying it was what, $750 a child, I think. And for me, that was a lot because because they set my rate when it first happened, and at the time I made a lot of money because I worked at Boeing, and then I didn't work at Boeing anymore, and until Seattle Safety, when the kids were grown up, I didn't make that much money again. Yet I paid the same amount the whole time. You know, a lot of times it was more than 50% of my paycheck.
Shit, $1,500 a month. I don't give a shit what nobody says. That's a hell of a lick.
Yeah, but how many kids were you paying for?
2.
Yeah, see, I was paying, I think right around about $650 for one.
Yeah, I was paying $750 each. Yeah, about the same.
Plus everything else.
Yeah, I wasn't. I bought that, so I did buy them clothes. I did have to have insurance for them. I did all that up to a point.
And then they lived with you.
And then even when they lived, it was when they moved in with me, and I was still having to pay until I finally got her to fill out a piece of paper and sign it saying that the kids lived with me. And it took me about a year to get that. And then I took that into the courthouse, and they finally stopped my child support. And
well, you know what happened to me?
They ordered her to pay $25 a month, but she never did. And I never cared.
Yeah, but listen, I'm going to tell you what they did to me. So he had called me. My son had called me one day, and he says, Dad, he goes, I got something to tell you. And I go, what's that? He goes, I quit school. I said, you did? He goes, yeah. He goes, and Mom told me that you're so far behind in child support that you'll be paying child support the rest of your life. I go, she told you that, huh? She goes, yeah. And I said, well, son, I don't really care what she says. It's not a big deal. I said, but the thing of it is, get your ass back in school, and I'll keep paying child support. Dad, I'm not going back to school. I don't think I can get enough credits to get my GED or my diploma. I says, okay, whatever, you know. And so he was out for a couple of weeks. I contacted him back. I said, you sure you don't want to go back to school? Because if you're not going to go back to school, I'm stopping child support. He goes, I'm not getting none of it anyhow, so who cares? I said, okay. Me and my wife had went down there. And when I walked up there to that counter, that lady behind the counter, she goes, sir, you're not old enough to stop paying child support.
Wow.
I said, yes, ma'am. I had to go get letters from the school and everything to take down there. They stopped paying child support. And she was supposed to be paying me money back that I never got. But like you, I didn't care.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Point. Didn't care. It took a while to get that letter from her.
Look, just not having to pay anymore is payment enough.
Letter, but even with the letter, they still had to call her and verify that she did it. And that I wasn't just lying, making it up myself. They made her come down there separately because I didn't want anything. I barely talked to her, and now I don't talk to her at all. I haven't talked to her in
my
years.
kid's 40 years old. I ain't got no reason to talk to her.
That's right. I don't talk to my ex-wife or nothing. I don't give a
I
damn
see
if I
her-
ever see that bitch
I
again.
see her husband and her at the grandkids' birthday parties and stuff like that, and we don't say nothing bad. We're good
I
to each other, but-
I will say, she still has a little too much sway with my kids, and she still just uses them for money. And it's sad.
Yeah, but the kids are grown. They got to handle it from here on out. They got to figure out when enough is enough.
It's on them. But
Yeah, they got to figure out when enough is enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my wife just mentioned right now that he wasn't living with his mom; he was living with his grandmother. So if anybody should have got child support, it should have been her.
Exactly. The one that's putting the roof over their head. Hell yeah, I agree.
You know, but yeah, it's no big deal. I did my thing. I did what I was supposed to do, and he turned out to be a good young man. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. Glad to hear that.
Kids. He's not on drugs. He's not an alcoholic, and he's doing real well in life.
Dude, you can't ask for no more than that, man. I mean, that's it. You can't ask for any better than that. What do you think about that thing I sent you today? Ain't that some crazy shit?
Well,
Your state and my state got screwed.
you knew that was going to happen because that's
I
the
knew
only
that
way
was going to
Biden-
happen too.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be, you can, like I said in that chat, there's going to be more states that's going to be added to that shit before it's over with. You can bet on that.
Yeah, anything they can do, to
Fill the ballots.
yeah.
Sublime, you haven't seen it, have you?
No.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me send it to you real quick.
So Bama was talking about that Trump and Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't see that.
I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, man, Dr. Phil had a mouthful of fucking Trump, Peter. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Really?
Well, if he wants to suck it, let him suck it.
He was all over Trump's Peter. I'm telling you right now, dude. It was almost bad. It was almost hard to watch.
It's hard for me to watch Dr. Phil no matter what because his tempo and the way he talks drives me nuts.
Yeah, I can't stand it. I can't stand his damn voice, to be honest with you.
Now, I will say when he's done some comedy stuff where he's like a cameo in a movie or something, he has made fun of himself, and that's always fun.
Well, it's easy to make fun of yourself when you're making a shitload of money.
I know.
It's easy. It's not hard.
Dr.
Make
Phil
fun of
and Nancy
myself, and I'm
Grace
not
should be a
making a
couple.
shitload of money, so
That's what I'm saying. Hell, I can see here, but I say I make fun of myself all the time. I don't get paid shit. But you know what I mean? He makes fun of himself, and hell, he goes buys a new Rolls Royce.
That's
You
right.
guys know who Nancy Grace is?
But the whole
So what?
thing is, though, man, those guys are doing whatever they can do to
Mhm.
screw Trump out of this election again.
Exactly. And the thing, you know what makes it bad is they're not even trying to hide the shit like they did back in 2020. They were being real secretive about it in 2020. They ain't trying to hide a damn thing this time.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. Just wait.
Oh, I know it ain't over. This is just the tip of the iceberg, dude.
It's barely begun.
Yes, this is just the tip of the iceberg of the shit
You know
that's going to
what's
be
gonna
coming
happen
down.
with Biden? You know what's going to happen with Hunter Biden, right?
Oh, now they're talking about damn whoever becomes president. They're trying to beg him to pardon him because
No,
I don't think Biden is allowed to pardon him.
no, yes, he can.
Yes,
He's
he will.
he's gonna communion. What it means is he would say that yes, he's guilty, but he will spend no time in jail. That way he can say, I did not pardon my son. Read the law.
Nope, it's exactly what Bama said. Bama hit it right on the nose.
yeah.
Yep, he can do that. And you know what? And I will say personally, if the stupid son of a bitch is not on drugs and all that shit no more, and he's been clean 2, 3, 4 years, okay, that's fine. I got no problem with that. Do what you got to do. But he's just using it as another pawn to get what he wants. That's it.
But this is the thing. He does this for his son. His son will think he's untouchable, and that
Hey, yep.
will be it'll be a mess. You watch
Yep.
Yeah, but you got remember though,
Bet
Gary.
your ass on that, Gary.
Gary, why when the trial started, when he had to go to court, what was they trying to do? Do you remember?
What was they trying to do? Fill me in.
They were trying to erase any arrest for anything he'd done for the last 10 years. That's when the judge caught so much shit, she couldn't do it. So she had to do what she was doing now.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't see that part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me either. I didn't see that part either. So.
That's the stuff I'm not interested in. But the
Nah,
thing
well,
is that just common sense tells you what you said is exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
Yep.
Sublime, did that thing come through your text?
Yeah. Well, when you really think about it, it doesn't take, like, what is this, June? So July, August, September, October, 5 months. It doesn't even take 5 months to become a citizen. So
Bullshit, dude. I've known guys it's took fucking 8 years to get their green card.
I don't know. I'm talking about a citizenship.
Green card is your citizenship.
No,
Okay.
no,
When she
no,
got
green card is
Okay.
not.
Hold on a second. Wait a second. Let Sublime explain this to you because he just
Yeah.
went through all this.
Kim,
Oh, okay.
Kim literally just went through getting her citizenship. It took no more than 4 months at the tops.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The key to the citizenship thing is you have to pass a test. They give you a book that's got 100 questions about everything from U.S. history to U.S. leaders to, all kinds of U.S. laws, and you have to study that, and then you have to pass a certain percentage of questions when you go in for that test. And if you do that, you're golden. You get a ceremony, you freaking get a certificate, you're a citizen.
Well, okay. Well, let me ask you this question. All these damn drug addicts, these gang members and all that shit, how many of those guys do you think can actually fucking read?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
Me?
when they say it will be granted by November, do they mean they're going to earn or just be given to them? That's what my
It's
question.
no, it's going to be just like they said in the sentence. It's going to be granted.
It's going to be.
If they just going to give it to them,
Yes.
automatic.
just so they can be legal to vote. That's
And you
all it
gotta
is.
understand, Kim's been in this country since she was how old, Sublime?
She's been here for 53 years since she was 7 years old.
Okay, and so she never got a green card or nothing.
She got an alien card. It's different. From
Yeah.
She came from
Yeah,
Vietnam.
A green card says that you're legal to be here until you try to take the test to be an American.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Well, I had it backwards.
But
then.
you only got-
that was
but you
my
only
fault.
got
That was my fault.
So much time, and you better not get in trouble. That's the way it was.
Yeah. that's
Better
what
not
you-
get in trouble. Have you, boy? You seen the
didn't
records?
say- all I
David?
said was that's what it's
have
supposed to be.
Yeah. But have you seen some of the records of some of these people that's been coming across that's been getting arrested, and they pulled up their record? Have you seen some of the shit
there
these
was one
people
of
have
them-
done?
No,
Oh my God!
For a reason.
There's one of the illegal immigrants.
Off than I am.
There's one of the illegal immigrants that came into this country. I forget from where, and ended up murdering somebody, and now he's freaking in custody. So it's like,
No, that's he murdered that damn girl over here in Augusta, Georgia.
yes,
That
yeah,
shit was all over the news, man. I mean, that shit was everywhere, man.
yeah. How
He
good is
murdered
that?
her right there on the college campus. Followed her home.
So, I mean, the thing about it is that you got to be careful what you read or what you listen to because a lot of this stuff's hogwash because they just want to try to make news.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Yep. I agree.
The thing of it is, and the reason, it's why I said hang on a minute because Sublime had just been through this. Let him
Yep.
explain.
It's
Yeah.
fun to say fake news.
No, and I'm glad
Yeah.
he told me that because I didn't know the difference. So I'm glad he told me that.
Well, I know it used to cost like thousands of dollars to immigrate.
$727.
How much?
7 1/4.
Well, back in the day, a family had to have so much money in order to come over to the United States.
Yes.
All right. All that's been wiped out.
Oh,
Yes.
You got a shirt on your back, you're good.
Right.
You seen the ones coming across the border? Them motherfuckers ain't even got no shoes on their feet.
The shirt ain't even required no more.
Shit, they ain't even got no shoes on their feet. I'm talking about crossing goddamn barefooted.
I mean, back in the day, you had to take a test and you had to have so much money in your account. And I mean, there was a lot of different. Nowadays, it's like, come on over, man. We'll give you $3,000 in Social Security a month. And, you know, if you need a pair of shoes, we got all kinds of shoes over here.
I don't know how they're getting. I got a thing though. If they make these people legal, they can't be giving them free money at that point. Then either.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well,
Qualify for welfare because they ain't making nothing.
This is the
We
thing.
mean
though.
qualify for welfare. They don't have to qualify. The shit's
They're
automatically
not-
given to them.
They're
No,
killing
well-
our Social Security. They're killing our Social Security right now because of
Killing
this.
the piss out of it.
Then they want to start dipping in people's 401ks. If you got a 401k,
They can't touch a 401k legally at this point.
Oh, they
The
will.
government can, hey, the government can do anything they want if they pass a law.
There's a lot of people that'll fight that.
Pinks, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. You forgot the government is the head of the house. They do
That's
it.
right.
If they voted in and their
Well, then
little
it's time
Congress
for the
sitting,
head of the house
can do
to go down and be changed out.
They're trying to change. They're trying to pass a law right now, Pinks, to where they can start spending people's 401k.
I
They're
think
they're trying to get the law passed right now.
for the militia to join together and go, no, we're done with this.
Hey, talk to that guy that killed the girl in Georgia.
Into the Civil
Yeah.
War, they keep doing this shit. They're gonna push certain people too far.
Hey, Pinks, that's what me and you are hoping for, but it's not happened yet.
Because too many people are nowadays. Too many people are just, oh, well, let's just do it.
Well, people.
Stuff anyway.
Well, what people really need to do is they need to sit back and they need to be smart like Gary and like Stupid Fast Truck, who have done things with their 401k where the government can't touch it. That's
Yeah,
what
you got
people
that.
needs to be wise and do that shit with their 401ks before it is too late. Because once it's too late, you ain't changing shit at that point.
Luckily, I don't have a 401k anymore. I have something different.
No, it's the same here. I went with the Roth.
Hey, to try to get us back to cars.
Cars.
I know you guys don't watch Damo, but I'm still sub to him. It's not like I watch his videos religiously. But the video he posted today was about the Carbon Edition GTD Mustang that supposedly is going to go for like $400,000 for a fucking. And I get it; it's not a regular Mustang. I know.
I don't give a damn. It's still got the Mustang name attached to it. It's not worth $400,000 if it ain't a damn 60s or 70s. I'm sorry.
Those magnesium wheels, they actually put the word magnesium on it. You really need to.
Well, you got to tell people how expensive it is.
You just can't charge. You can't charge them and make them believe it. You actually have to put it on there because they're spending almost $500,000. So you need to put the word magnesium on there.
I like that GTD personally. I'd love to have one for a track car. I would love.
I absolutely cannot stand the front
I
fenders on that
really
car.
think they copied the body, the system off that car off the Porsche.
Well, it was meant to race in the GTD class. That's why it's built like that. It's a similar spoiler to the cars that run it.
Raised to a playa. What up, T?
Yeah,
If
something
you
about those
got to
front
tell me
fenders,
how much
man,
it's
just
worth, I
completely
don't want
throws me off on that car.
I love the front end, the way it looked. Because it's
The front
made-
end looks great. I just can't stand the front fenders.
I
I don't
love
like all those vents and shit in them. They just
I
they
love
don't
those
they
vents.
don't it don't look right.
because they're functional.
Well, they
Well,
might. And I'm not sitting here saying as far as functional. I'm sure they
I
do
know.
exactly what they're designed to do. I'm just sorry, as far as an aesthetically looking at it, it looks like shit. I can't stand the way it looks.
I think that they should have. They should have just used the regular S650 and put that transaxle in that. It'd have been badass.
That would have been nice.
Yes, I think so too.
T-Hester, what's up?
What's up, T Mac? What's going on with you there, Hot Rod?
He's probably rolling your sister around in flour.
Nah, let's do ourselves a favor and let's try to keep my sister out of the conversation anymore because
Hey, listen.
she has heard the live stream. So let's try
Oh,
not to
yeah,
do it.
we'll stop that.
Hey,
Yeah, let's try not to do it no more.
T was in my live stream last time. I think he passed out.
Oh, that's funny.
So let's try to refrain from the sister comments. So I've been busted.
I don't make
So-
them. I'm good.
How the hell does she find out what streams you're on?
I have no fucking earthly idea. That is a question I have been trying to roll around in my head and try to figure out that answer. I have not figured it out yet, but she has heard
She's
because I got a very cussing phone call. And not only cussing, but she started crying and I started feeling bad and all. So let's not do it no more.
It was kind of like those your mama jokes. They didn't really mean anything. Your mama's so fat, those. People
Yeah,
said
but
that to
you-
me and my mom
yeah.
weighed about 50 pounds.
Hell, my mom's only fucking 4'8". She's a fucking midget.
Yeah, so was my mom was short and skinny. 6 working days left at graduation.
My mom was 5'2" and meaner than a junkyard dog.
Boy, my mom was a 100% true redhead, so like hell she was mean. There was no
Your mom
fucking
bad,
bullshit.
bad
She was
Leroy
mean.
Brown?
Say what now?
I asked if his mom was bad Leroy Brown.
Bad Leroy Brown.
Dude, my mom was terrible, dude. She'll break a broom over your head in a fucking heartbeat. Trust me, I know. I'm still wearing them lumps. Goddamn, look at that big old deer.
So, Salty, that means that T. Hessler has to marry your sister.
No, you gotta break it
Salty,
up.
you have a sister?
Break it up.
Hell, I got 3 of them.
No.
Yeah.
it's-
Hell, they 6 of us brats. Oh,
T. Hessler's getting married.
So, what was you gonna say about the girl in Georgia? There, Bama.
Oh, he was arrested twice in New York for beating women, and they let him go, and he went to Georgia.
Yeah, and murdered the girl.
Yep.
They'll probably let him go again.
Oh yeah, they'll let him go and say, "Oh, we're going to deport him," but we'll never hear about the deporting.
Yeah.
They'll deport him.
And then in about another 6 months or maybe a year, they'll arrest that motherfucker again for doing something like that again to somebody else.
And you know they just arrested what was it, six or seven ISIS?
Yeah.
Yep. But no, that's no problem. It's cool. It ain't no problem.
It's cool. It's cool. I don't arrest people like that.
I agree with that.
Life, and I defend myself.
Yep.
Because they could have a bomb strapped to them.
I got $20. Something's gonna happen really bad just before September.
Yeah, probably. Sounds
Yep.
about right.
Yeah, because you know the early voting starts in Pennsylvania in September.
Ugh,
I'm not sure when it starts here.
I don't know.
So you
I don't
might
really-
just get ready, boys.
Alabama, are you super proud? Have you seen the new Miss Alabama?
No, I'm not. I saw that this morning.
I saw it a couple days ago, and then I saw it again today. That's what reminded me.
I cannot believe them women even clapped.
Yep. That's crazy. If
That's,
y'all don't know, look
To
it
me,
up.
that's
Look up the new Miss Alabama.
yeah,
Damn,
that's
does she look that bad?
no, you're not listening. That's nothing but the devil, if you ask me. That's just all there is to it.
It's look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
Look up the 2024 Miss Alabama.
Yeah, look it up there, Sublime. You'll like it.
Yep.
Does she got hacky sacks? Sorry, I had to say that.
I
had
would
to
have
say that.
never guessed that would have happened here. I promise
No,
you.
me either.
I would have lost every penny I had on that bet.
Holy cow, she's a sweat hog.
Uh-huh.
She's a sweat hog.
What TV show is that from?
Dude. Oh my God.
Well, put this thing full screen, Pinks, and let damn Mr. Gary show this. We all got to see this.
No, you can't do that.
I can't.
No,
Why can't we do it?
no, you can't do that.
It ain't against the law.
It's got nothing to do with the law.
Oh, damn! Is it that bad? His channel's gonna get taken down from that picture?
Oh, probably.
I would probably say yes.
For
Oh my
being
God.
bad about it and showing it. Yeah.
Miss Carol.
Yeah. Just look it up there, Salty. You can spell.
You had-
I
you
would.
had-
Yeah. I can spell Alabama. It's got what, 5 A's in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only 4
All
A's.
right. Miss Carol's gonna be at Ford Takeover. That's cool. Yeah, she's a biggin.
Now, what's really funny is if you see a picture of her with all the other contestants around her,
Yeah.
and you're like, why?
Yeah.
She's as big as all the other ones combined.
Well, hey, look here. They said Cornbread's got to win one of these things.
Oh, now I want cornbread. Thanks.
You know, I got no problem. She's probably a very nice person, whatever you want to call it. That's fine. I got no problem with that. But come on, this is a beauty contest.
Well, that's beauty now. That is
Well,
beauty.
what's that old saying? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So,
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's not. Not anymore. You can't.
And I'll
say
be
it.
holding this beer, and she be looking good.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's in here now, so he's already got a damn
just
stubby.
say the way it sounds, T, you're gonna need more than one beer.
I need more beer. I don't have enough now, including all the alcohol.
That's right.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, man. The little thing that they wear that says Miss Alabama,
Yeah.
it was
that?
just even too small for her,
Yep.
So you're saying that something just like spandex, huh?
dude.
Look it up. Don't be serious.
I will after the live. I start looking shit up on my phone now to kick me out.
You know they don't do swimsuit competitions anymore. Thank God.
Yeah.
They took
Well-
that up years ago.
If you want to see a real Alabama let's see, what do you say? Beauty queen. Look up AJ McCarron's wife. She won it the year he was playing Alabama. Now, if you want to see a woman, look at that one.
Who are you talking about?
AJ McCarron, he was the quarterback Alabama. He married
Oh,
beauty queen of the state of Alabama.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you right
that was
now,
a couple years
I've been
back,
through
right?
Alabama.
Yeah.
And there are some beauties, straight up cuties.
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh, they some cornbread eating motherfuckers too. I've been through
Hey,
Alabama a few times myself.
just so y'all know, if you're freshly in the channel, my car is not starting. It won't even turn over. Probably not going to make it to Ford Takeover with that car.
Well, you know, it says right here in TikTok, Miss Alabama 2024 has caused a lot of controversy.
Oh hell yeah. You're talking about Alabama.
Oh Lord.
She be walking in the parade and they be chucking cornbread at her.
Hey, guess what? She's gonna be the new mascot for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Hell yeah. We'll put her in the center and bust your ass in
Talk
Georgia.
about roll
Hell,
tide.
bust that. Hey, she gonna bust all asses. What are you talking about? After one of them bean nights, she's gonna turn over and blow the defense right on down.
Yep.
Won't nobody be awake to fucking damn tackle nobody.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna say this. She's not ugly, but I'd kick her out of the bed.
Just so you can fuck her in the floor, right?
No. But to be honest with you, there's a lot of cush there. You might get comfortable on it.
Hey man, hey, you never know. I mean, she won't make a good fuck. She'll make a damn good pillow.
That's
Well,
right.
now that Salty's sister's out of the picture, I might.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
X
We gotta leave
that
that
one.
one alone.
Yep,
I
we
hope
gotta
she
X that one.
wasn't beating her. I apologize, Salty. I'm gonna tell her I
Don't,
wasn't-
hey, dude, do not apologize, dude. I'm the one that got all of that shit started. That shit solely falls on my shoulders. So don't nobody else apologize for nothing.
Now we'll move on to Miss Alabama.
I take
Well,
full
yeah.
responsibility for all that shit. So you guys are good. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. That truck tailgate that I posted on Car Peeps, that's probably what they're gonna haul Miss Alabama around in the parade.
Yep. I just remembered that one.
And you know what? I'm embarrassed.
Look, is Mike's garage still up on the panel?
Yes.
Where's the
Yeah,
icons there?
he's over in the corner. He's got that damn little pisser he's got.
He's over there talking. He's over there looking up Miss Alabama's like, damn,
Yeah.
I made a mistake. I need to marry that one. He goes, I need her muscle. She can help me get this damn lift up.
What up, Miss Carol?
What's up there, Jamie?
What's shaking, Jamie?
Let's crack a racket.
So, Mr. Gary, your daddy goes in what, Friday?
Friday he goes to get that thing cut off his arm.
Okay. Please do us all a favor, man. At least in Car Peeps anyway, you know, when they let us know how he's doing, man, please.
I will.
Yeah, for real.
I will. Thanks. Miss Carol said, "Whoa! I just saw. I wouldn't hit that with my truck."
Hell no, your truck looks good. You want to keep the damn dents off of it.
Hell, she takes up 2 lanes. Hell, you gotta hit her.
Damn, Bammy, you keep talking about like you really want that woman to come visit you.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know the thing about it is she definitely make good filler.
You must write a good speech.
That would be the biggest taco you ever had, Gary.
And let me tell you something.
Oh, Lord.
I love tacos, but I don't love tacos that much.
Yeah, but damn, you know, the shell will be fine. It's just the filling you got to worry about.
You know, to be honest with you, though, I don't think I can afford that much sugar, man. To roll it.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, I'll buy you a 5-pound bag and donate it.
Shit, that wouldn't help nothing. That might get the crack her ass wet.
It would take you 12 dozen of donuts to get that.
12 dozen of donuts. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's either you gonna get diabetes or you gonna have one good time.
I'm gonna tell you something. You're definitely gonna get smothered.
Yeah. Hey, that's definitely the hash browns at the Waffle House. Smothered, covered, and chunked, right?
Oh shit. So T, you gonna go home soon?
Pardon?
You going home soon?
Not this Friday, but next Friday I'm making like a bread truck and hauling buns out of Arkansas.
Dude, he's going to Ford Takeover. He's gonna stop by there. Say hey to everybody.
I'm going to
Oh, that's
Fort
right. That's
Takeover.
right.
Where'd you
Then
say
he's
He
going
gonna go
back on the white beaches of Panama City.
he's gonna go
Where?
party with Gary and Sublime and Pinks and Randy and all the other MJI and all the rest of them. Well, I think
That's
Mike's
right.
Garage. Mike's Garage. Didn't you say you were going up there too?
He's going too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
T, where you staying at?
I might be
He-
staying
he's-
in the Ford Motel King Ranch suite.
Yeah, he gonna be he gonna be pitching a tent on the other side of your bed.
Well, Sublime's probably got 2 beds in his room.
I don't know what mine is. I think it's a king size, but I'm not sure.
I
Hey.
got a blow up mattress. I ain't worried about nothing. I'll find somebody.
Nah, you go over here and damn crash on Ken's couch, you'll be fine. Hell, if he's got room for you, you know he does got his daughter and stuff there with their baby and all that stuff now. You know.
I'll just sleep out front, blow up this mattress, get in the back of the bed of the truck, sleep under the Tennessee stars.
There you go. Pray it don't fucking rain.
You know, I've been wanting to get one of those truck tents you put in the bed of the truck.
Hell yeah.
Those things are pretty nice.
Yeah.
they're
My
also
brother
pretty damn
had one,
expensive,
man.
too.
They're sweet.
Really?
Yeah, they're pretty expensive
Yeah.
if you get a good quality one.
Yes. You get a mattress put in there, it was sweet.
Oh yeah. Well, I got a
He
tarp.
took his every year to Bristol, 5 years straight.
Really?
Yes.
All right. No. I'll be there in a minute.
Are they hard to set up?
No. Once you just do it one time in the yard, and I promise you, when you get there, wherever you're going, it's easy.
Yeah, it ain't too much.
Yeah, because
No.
they got some pretty nice ones right here, dude. You can buy for like $90.
Yeah. Just make sure you get a good mattress, and you're good.
Yeah, that's the key. That is the key.
What
And the thing about it is, Gary, you can get some where you can, if you got the slide glass window, if you wanted to, just cool off a while, cut the truck on, open up the slide glass window, and cut the AC on.
And I was just thinking that.
Yep.
What is it you're talking about?
It's a trunk bed camp tent.
Yeah.
Oh, for the truck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things. Some of those are spendy though. Some of them can be really spendy. Other ones are pretty decently priced.
I
all
like
about the
to
bed.
go north and ride, and that would be the perfect thing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my buddies, I hate staying in people's places, man. So that would be perfect for me.
Yep.
All I need is a tarp and a picture of Miss Alabama, and I got an instant tent pole.
There you go. Because your doorknob will keep the tent up.
That's right. Is it wrong to be strong?
It is
like
not very
bull,
strong.
just like bull, man.
The only problem is though, is when that pole goes down, when you're done for the night, you're gonna make me smothered.
Well, he normally wakes up about a half hour before I do, so I ain't got nothing to worry about that.
Where's Roxy?
Miss Carol, we'll be looking for you.
Yeah, Miss Carol's going there too, I believe.
Yeah.
Roxy?
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah, I pulled the trailer out back today and went and washed it and made sure all, I got a check sheet that I go through on my trailers before I go anywhere,
Right, I understand that for sure. What car are you bringing, Gary?
Probably the 93.
Nice.
All I was hoping to bring my Focus again, but it looks like I'll be in a Edge when I get there.
Woohoo!
Unless I bring the truck, but it ain't running that great. It's that mess it's got. Starting to do it when it's running, not just an idle.
Now, what have you replaced on that for that one cylinder?
I replaced the spark plug, the coil pack, and the plug for the coil pack.
Okay.
They're the electrical side of it.
Have you ever done any more compression tests on it since you did the last one?
No.
Are you just thinking it's something more worse?
It is more worse. It's getting worse too.
How many miles?
165-ish, I think.
Okay.
Between there and 169. It's like I think 165, but it's suffering with the. I'm pretty sure it's the valve.
See, my thing is in order to pull the head off that thing, you got to lift that cab up.
No, I don't think so.
Because I don't know, but I know if you pull the engine out of that thing, you got to.
You do?
Pretty sure.
Just bring it out the front.
And doesn't the core support, radiator support come off of them?
Yeah.
Unbolts, yeah. Pull it right out the front.
Yeah, you just pull it out the front.
I don't know.
2013. I watched it done. They because when you lift up the hood, the whole front grill goes with it. That takes that out of the way. And then you pull the lights out, take the radiator support and the front clip off, and pull it and swing that out of the way. The AC condenser out of the way, like I did with my Focus, and you can pull the engine from there.
Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My brother called, and so.
You missed all the questions they've been asking you.
Yeah, I know. You missed all the fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
what
had
did I
15
miss?
questions, Michael,
Shit.
and you weren't there.
Shit. I would have gotten only half of them right. Maybe
Well,
that.
you still would have won $5,000 at that point, but now,
Yeah.
What about a free iPhone? Do I get a free iPhone?
no, you don't get a free iPhone either. And if you do get a free iPhone, it's an iPhone 4.
You can get an Obama phone.
No, can't get one of those anymore either.
No, all you gotta do. Well, it's
Not
now a
anymore.
Biden
They're
phone.
Biden phones now.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go, no hablo inglés.
They're
Telephone.
Biden phones now, and they forget the numbers you're supposed to be dialing.
Telephone, please, senor. Well, for
Yeah, them new phones have no memory.
They have no memory. And when you dial a number, it scrambles it and confuses it. And then it falls up the stairs. I'm a bad person. I'm a horrible, horrible man for saying those things.
Well, if you're going to hell, Salty will drive the bus.
I'll save you a seat. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Copy that.
Yeah, I believe Salty will be driving.
Hey, the devil let him drive. He know he's blind as a bat. Here, Salty.
Yeah.
He'll be like Robert Johnson. Instead of selling his soul to play music, just to drive a Peterbilt with a Georgia Overdrive one more time.
Yeah, and the song will be Highway to Hell.
Down. Exactly. Salty's on the highway to hell.
I probably am.
With his sister found him on the highway to hell.
I'm back.
Oh man, I tell you what, boys, I am getting excited. We got a big comprehensive test on Friday. And got 100 questions. Got 100 questions. Got to get 70 of them right. And then we got this thing called capstone, which is nothing more than a practical where I gotta physically lock somebody up, search them, process them through the system, and then Friday, next Friday, I'll get my accreditations and be peace out.
Peace out.
Yep.
Hey, when you lock them up, are they just it's gonna be like a regular routine thing, or is it gonna be like a force lockup, like somebody
Role
just
players. No,
Okay.
because they're role players. They don't want to get nobody hurt. And
Yeah,
I tell
yeah,
you,
but I
lock
mean,
somebody up with handcuffs and put handcuffs on them and start going, you'll get hurt real quick, easy.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Salty like the role players.
Hey, it's just according to how damn tight they put those damn handcuffs on.
And we ain't talking no pink fluffy ones like you and your boyfriend play with.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, you can pull
Well,
those engines out in front of those trucks, but the 99s, I know you can't. You got to take the cab off.
Okay, I think on these, I think you can pull them out the front, or you can drop the subframe.
You can do either or, but like I said, the 99s, you had to take the cab off.
Okay.
What to
So the
change the engine?
99s are like the current Chevys then.
Yeah, the 99s were a pain in the ass, and the diesel trucks too. They had to pull the cabs off of them too.
I do know with like the Chevys and stuff, if you've got a lift, taking the cab off's easy on the new ones.
Right. Oh, taking the cab off easy too on the Fords is just bullshit. You got to do it that way.
If you have a lift. If you don't have a lift, it's almost impossible.
Always a pain in the hand and ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. So what else you boys been doing? Everybody been doing well?
Well, I've been doing okay, working.
Yeah, we're doing all right, man. We just making it day to day, man. Hey, and
I changed out the mirror in my bathroom, so I bought a new mirror. I changed out the mirror in my bathroom today, and it worked okay. Everything went okay for
10
now.
pounds slimmer, huh?
can you see yourself in it?
I just bought one of those with the LED built in and a heater on it, so it won't fog. When I'm
Oh, I don't have to worry about that. I don't use hot water. No, I'm not saying no. I don't use hot water, so my mirrors never fog up in the bathroom.
During the summer, it'll get for me that way too. During the summer, but in the wintertime, I do use warm water. And but usually it's not super fog for me, but it does for my wife. So
No, it's just like that for me year round,
like
dude.
the light
I just
built into
jump in,
it.
turn the cold on, and jump in. I don't use the hot at
the
all.
light that's built into it. It's kind of nice. I had LED lights around it, but now it's got one built into it.
Nice.
Because I have one light in my bathroom. My bathroom sucks, and that light is horrible.
That's better. Bama, you been doing good, buddy?
I'm just waiting on surgery, Cat, and I'll be good.
You gonna be
What,
good.
do you know when that's scheduled for? Do you have it?
Yeah, it's gonna be the 19th.
Oh, 2 days before Ford takeover.
Yeah.
So you're not going to make Ford takeover, I guess.
No.
No. You weren't going to make it anyway. So.
No, I couldn't with all the stuff I had to do here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully have his car changed over by next year, and he'll be able to have it out and driving next summer.
I guarantee you, if I heal up, I'll have it done way before then.
What do you get? An O-ring replaced that got blowed out?
Well, I was going to, but since it was salty, I'm good.
Oh, so you enjoy leaving my O-ring stuck up in you, right? That's what you just fucking said.
That's fine. You ain't hurt my feelings, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just hurt your ass, and you
Wait a
scared to
minute,
pull that O-ring out.
Wait a minute.
There's no way.
Bama called Salty a bitch.
Yes.
Salty left his rubber up in Bama's ass.
There you go. Hey, he said that. I didn't.
Was it a rubber or was it like one of those Nuva rings, to keep them from getting pregnant? You got to insert it in there in the pelvis?
Oh, hell no. If I'm going in him, he's getting it all. Hell no.
Got to be protected.
You got to remember, damn, I don't pull out.
Yeah, but you got to remember, me and Salty talk like this every other day.
Yeah, we talk shit like this every other day on the phone.
Uh-huh.
Miss Carol said you all are messed up.
Yeah, they are.
Nah, we like that. We talk about every other day on the damn phone, man. It's funny as hell.
You guys are having phone sex together. I mean,
I don't know
Damn.
what we having, but when we done, he's smiling and so am I. So it must be pretty good.
And they're both putting the lotions away and Kleenex.
Yeah.
Use Kleenex up.
And Miss Carol, you can talk what you want to, but you already been there.
We
she
know about-
says I hate that type of birth control. Oh, she's right here with us, buddy. Don't think
Yeah.
she's any different.
No, hey, trust
Oh,
me.
yeah.
We already know what she likes. She done told us many, many days ago that she likes 9 inches.
Oh, hell yeah.
She done told us that. Hey, look. If you gonna like something, ain't no sense liking the stubby. You might as well go for the big dome.
Well, then I guess you're out, Salty.
Oh, I'm 100% out. I couldn't even hit that twice and get to 9 inches. I'm all the way out.
Well, the thing was, the last girl said she goes, I want 10 inches Salty, and I want it to hurt. So you had to hit it 3 times and slap her.
There you go. I doubt she felt that one. After she was laughing like hell, and all of a sudden she started crying.
Well, Salty's got to buy 3 cucumbers and then get it.
Hey, shit. Shit, I might as well throw a goddamn baseball in a damn car wash. It'd be like, it ain't gonna hit the sides.
And it's the world.
Here's a nice 78 Corvette for $70,000.
You know what I saw the other?
That's too much money. That's too much money for a 78, ain't it?
Was a
Yeah, not
I
these
don't remember.
days.
What was that car, sweetie?
Not if it's a nice car.
There was like a '65 Falcon for like $6,500, and the thing was in pristine fucking shape.
Wow.
2-door or 4-door?
2-door.
Oh, there you go. 4-door, I wouldn't have bought it.
Was
4-door
was like in like pristine shape, like looked brand new almost. Now the engine looked a little used, but you know it's the 6-cylinder.
Hell, $6,500. That seems like a damn pretty good deal in this day and time.
They said you could drive it home, just be careful on the brakes. Is all it said. It'd been up for days and nobody bought it. I couldn't believe it. It was cheap.
Yeah, them old four-wheel drum brakes. Yeah, you got to be careful with them old motherfuckers.
Yeah.
they may stop, they may not.
Well, you know, it's the original 6. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but that engine will run forever and it's low mileage.
Oh,
It'll run long enough to get it to the house, and that son of a bitch is coming out.
Hey, you're just gonna pimp that thing to car shows, man. Who cares what engines? You gotta
Exactly.
is that
It's
the
a-
300
I mean, it
cubic inch V6 or inline 6?
No, I think it's like a 220 or 240 or some
It's
shit like
either a
that.
170. It's either a 170 or a 240.
I don't remember if it's. I don't think it said, but it was just the just the 6-cylinder. So
Still, man, just to ride it, drive
oh,
it.
the thing
go to
was
car
beautiful
show.
though, and it was that brownish, goldish color.
Oh, I know what that is looking like. Yeah.
Did I save that? Let me look and see if I saved
It's
it.
in your messenger.
Is it in my messenger?
I
Did
saved
you
it.
send it to? Oh, my
Yeah.
wife sent it to me. Shit.
Yeah, 65 Falcons, them good looking cars, man.
Yeah, they are.
Let me see if I can find it.
58,000 miles on it.
How many?
58.
Damn, 58 for that damn old of a vehicle. Hell, that's 59 years old. That ain't no mile.
Oh, it's a 68, 80,000 miles.
Oh,
Sorry.
80,000. Okay.
How many times has that been rolled over though?
I don't know.
Hell, it wouldn't matter if it was rolled over twice, Gary. Still, that would be a bad deal
It's
for that
in
car.
Spruce Pine, Alabama, and it's still there. It's been up for 5 days.
Show us.
Hold on, I'm working on it.
Full screen, full screen, full screen. Go slow.
That's how it sounds.
Get my phone over here.
Where?
That was the sound of it running, but I'm about to go camera.
Jesus, Bama.
Oh, hey.
What'd you say, Bully?
Oh yeah,
All right, that's what you said.
Oh, yeah, that's a good looking car, dude.
Yeah, it's like pristine.
Damn right, that's pretty.
Oh, hell yeah.
$500.
man, I'd make that a
What? $500?
65.
Fine.
Oh, say shit.
Hell, still 65. That's a good deal
For
on that car.
500, I'd have bought it already.
If it's
I would've-
500,
nothing to
I'll give you
nobody,
600
I
for it.
just bought it.
You'd have been going to Ford takeover in style on that motherfucker. That's for sure.
Exactly.
You'd have been a hot motherfucker, but you'd been in style.
Do one of those
Why?
60 miles an hour is good.
Why?
Baby.
It has AC.
Does it?
No guarantee that it works.
No, they said it works.
Oh
I
well,
know
there
one
you
thing
go.
that
then.
works.
Look
wouldn't
at the
take much to
interior.
make it
It's
work.
clean. Super
I know
clean.
it's clean as hell all the way around.
Damn, Bullet, didn't like my comment.
Damn, Gary, you've been looking for a car. There's your car right there, buddy.
So what does she say? Listing for my grandfather.
Just
Well, just because it's still listed, don't mean it's still available. That's the thing about it. Because some of these
Car
people,
has
when they
little
sell,
rust
they
bubbles, but solid underneath. It does have rust on the top, but you can't see it in the pictures.
Well, Miss Carol, the 240 was a good engine and the 300 is a good engine, but I don't think they came out 300 until 65, right?
It's also got an upgraded electric fan too.
Yeah, but that car right there's got a 170 and it don't have a 240.
And a 68.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I could show you what the engine looks like in this picture.
a little 302 in that thing, man, and that's all you need for that car. Be a good damn cruiser.
There we go.
Hey, listen, if I was close to it, that'd be something to buy.
No
Like
shit.
I said, you're just going to drive it to car shows.
If I
Hey,
had the money to spend, literally, I would buy it. I would.
Hey, you will. Hey, you gonna be close to it, Gary, when you go to Ford Takeover.
I ain't going to be that close to it.
How far is it from your house, Pinks?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the local.
Carol said that's probably a 200.
It is 42 minutes or 34 minutes from here. It's like 26 miles from here.
Damn.
So that means it's 3 hours from Jackson.
Hell, that ain't bad.
If somebody wanted something cool to take the Ford Takeover and had a little bit of money to spend, that's the car.
No
Shit,
shit.
yeah,
If I had the money, I would buy it. That would be awesome. I just need to do the brakes on it.
Change it over to damn disc brakes, or at least just disc brakes in the front, anyway. Drums on the rear is fine, but put this on the brake and this on the front, and you're golden in a car like that.
Yeah.
Nah, like I said, a little 302 in that car, man. You don't even need to hop the engine up. Just give it a good sounding exhaust, leave it stock, and shit. That's all you need for that little car.
Now?
Be a good little cruiser.
Not wrong. Two
Hey,
things.
question for you guys. So with
What
Ford
was that?
Takeover, do I need to get tickets ahead of time, or do I just
No
show up and
tickets.
pay the money?
There's no tickets. No, when you enter the track, you just pay the gate fee.
Hey,
Okay.
you know what, Pinks? Right there's Boosted Addict.
Yeah, I know. I know, and I was trying to answer.
Boosted it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I'm
Boosted Addict.
saying he
Mike.
might have an answer for you though too.
So Mike, I've got two things wrong. One, the starter, or it's not starting. It's not even turning over. It's not trying. It could be my starter. I don't know. And then two is I loaded the tune onto my access port, but it's grayed out and it won't let me load. And I asked the tuner, he's like, "Well, I checked to make sure it was the right year and everything." And then he said that he had it all right on his end. So I can't even load the damn tune.
Can you send you the tune again and you put it in a different folder and it might work?
I did that already.
Oh, okay.
He's actually sent me two tunes. One, the initial one, and then one after I sent him the injector sheet that I had for my injectors. He sent me another one, and I've loaded both of those, and they're both grayed out. Of course I did it. I've been using it on this car because I had a tune for a stock engine, so I was using it. No, it's a different control pack, and it's been being used on this car for a while. Like I had one of the stock tunes from an old stratified tune that I had for my old car when I first got it. I had that stratified tune on this car, and it was working great. So, but all the tunes that were on there previously are white, and they can be used from edge or grayed out. They won't work.
Well, main thing you gotta do is get it to try to start first. There ain't no tune gonna work if you can't get it to start.
That tune's a big thing too. I really need that.
Oh yeah. I 100% agree with that.
Not right now.
You got to get it to at least turn over. That's the main thing.
It's out in the garage, and I'm not going out there tonight.
Yeah.
What's a picture going to help? It just shows a bunch of tunes on the page, and some of them are white, and some of them aren't.
Yeah.
The white ones are good. The
What they
non-white
say?
bad.
What they say about a picture? A picture's worth 1,000 words. I'm
Doesn't
just
say
messing.
anything.
Just
It
messing
shows
with
the tune. Doesn't show anything other than the
you. Damn
tunes.
cigarette. There they are.
Hey, were you saying the starter just clicks?
No, the starter doesn't click. Something clicked, like a relay. I heard when I pressed the button, I hear the relay click.
Maybe that's the problem.
What? That the relay's working?
No, the
No,
relay's-
Bama, hey, Bama just had a problem with his relay on that car, and you were telling him how to fix his. Remember?
Yeah. This is a relay that was working fine when I unhooked everything. I don't.
Yeah, well,
Hey, that's the thing about electrical parts. They go out with no damn warning, man.
Yes, Mike, just grayed out, not the lock too. No, I have an idea because I have more than one of those relays in there. I was going to swap relays and check that. I just haven't done it yet because they are a bitch to pull out of that fuse box. I will have to get a pair of pliers to get those out of that damn fuse box.
Well, I'm gonna say something, and I bet you
did
Gary's
test
gonna
all
agree
the-
with me
I tested all the
100%.
main fuses. I tested all of those. Oh, you know what it is?
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, just fucking tell me then.
Hey, Boosted. Hey, Boosted. Just fucking tell him then.
A long time ago, galaxy far, far away.
Who's you got cash at?
He's probably Cheetos.
I'm hoping he knows what the problem is.
No, he's messing with you.
You know,
I did this a long time ago in a galaxy far away.
Far, far away.
This is the exact reason when I build cars, no offense to anybody who likes fuel injection, I build them with carburetors, and I don't have this problem.
Well, you know what? If you could carburate this car, you're better than me.
No. That's say that. But what I'm saying is, when I build the type cars that I build them with carburetors. I just don't like fuel injection because I don't know enough about all that shit.
I know
You
something.
don't want to build cars with 200 horsepower. Come on.
Who?
So
Who?
you're saying clean
Who?
off,
Me, dude? You couldn't handle the cars I built before.
delete everything, install new tunes to the device. Okay. Well, I mean, I just had I just updated it, so I'll go and redo all that tomorrow. See
Look,
what
if I knew enough about the electronics and fuel injection and all that kind of stuff, I'd love to build a fuel injection car. But I just don't know
I
enough
just
about that
done a
stuff.
firmware update, so that may have been what it is.
That's
Let
why
him
I said,
hold
like
on to
they were
his
saying,
phone.
I stick with what I know, and I don't venture outside of that because I just ain't intelligent enough. I don't have no experience to do that.
Just so we know, if I were building a car, like to just building the car like with engine, I would probably be going carbureted.
But the thing about it is nowadays, Salty, everything's such plug and play anymore. So it's
It
not
really
hard.
is.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
power.
yeah. I hear all you guys talking about it, and I watched Funky's videos and stuff like that. I can see, well, not just Funky, but other people building like, no matter if it's a Ford or LS with the Holly systems and the damn fuel tech and all that kind of stuff. They guys make that shit look so easy, but it cannot be as easy as these guys, not Funky, but other guys that make it look. It cannot be that easy. They
No,
guys
the
must
only
have a lot of
tricky-
experience
the only
doing that
tricky
shit
part.
to make it look that easy.
You'd be surprised, Salty.
And you know what? I probably would be, and I won't disagree with that one.
Yeah, nowadays things is pretty much plug and play, and they don't have the big wire harnesses like they used to. You know what I'm saying? So it's not so bad.
You're right, Gary.
But-
most of it's just plumbing with fuel system and running wire to get back to fuel pumps if there's not one in the vehicle, and return lines, and then plugging it into the ignition because everything else is standalone.
Right.
Like I said, I just never had it. I don't have that much experience of working with systems like that. So I would definitely want somebody to not really hold my hand when I do it, but at least kind of guide me through it, so I can get. I'm like a hands-on kind of person. As long as I'm touching it and I'm doing it myself, I can figure something out. But
As
if
long as
somebody's sitting there trying to tell me something and expect me to remember that shit, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna fuck it up quick.
Yeah,
I'm
Is that
the
how,
first one to tell you.
as long
is
as
that
he's touching it and doing it himself, he can get off in 3 seconds.
Hell
Gary,
yeah, brother. Hey, look, I got
Gary,
that shit mastered.
that's why his glory hole. That's why his glory hole is making so much money.
Yeah, but
Well,
Salty,
if that somebody is making enough money, I wish somebody would show me where it's at. Because I ain't seen the
Salty,
revenue.
Running down the
Salty.
back of their throat.
All my cars I had before was carbureted. My Mustang was the first one I had. I had to listen, learn, do it all. I didn't have nobody work on my car but me, and I had to learn. And believe it or not, I learned. And
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
old.
I'm sure I could do it if I was to get out there and apply myself. Yeah, I'm sure I can learn how to do it. There's no doubt in my mind.
I mean, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to be terrible, but it was not that bad.
It's just carburetors are so simple, and you don't need a whole bunch of this and a whole bunch of that to make things work because there's so little wires that runs to an engine. It's just like I said, it's just simple. A dummy can do that shit after you've done a million of them.
A lot of people can't tune a carburetor either.
Not
That's
these
right.
days.
Oh yeah, I know plenty of good mechanics that can't damn tune a carburetor at all. But they can build an engine, but they can't tune a carburetor.
I've learned over the years being at the track, taking the balls off, changing jets, cleaning, you know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
And I've learned I've kind of taught myself, but some people just can't do it.
Yeah, my cousin Wayne and my dad taught me a lot. I mean, a lot. Because if it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't know jack shit. I mean, I'm just going
you got to make
be straight up and
mistakes
honest.
before you learn. So that's what.
Oh yeah, and trust me, back in the '80s, I made a. Well, I ain't gonna put no we in it because I can't put my dad in that conversation. But he was trying to make me do this shit right, and I was doing it totally ass backwards. Literally, totally ass backwards, and getting my ass cussed out for it.
I was tuning my brother's cars, and they all come from the same dad I did.
Well, my brother Billy, he's pretty damn swift when it comes to shit like that, man. There's not much he don't know. He don't really prefer to work on anything anymore because he's been a heavy equipment mechanic his entire life, and he don't want to turn wrenches anymore. He's in his 60s now, and he's like, dude, if you only seen some of the shit that I've had to work on, and when you have to go out to these landfills and lay in garbage and all that shit to fix a damn compactor or all this other, he goes, dude, it just gets to the point in your life when you just ready to retire your toolbox and you don't want to ever see that son of a bitch again.
No, so Phoenix, if it's out of auto, that means it's got a safety switch on it, right?
No, the engine was out of an auto.
Okay.
That's the only thing that was out of an auto is the engine, and it's had all the parts replaced on it around it.
Okay, I got you. Not the wiring harness. Okay.
No.
My bad.
Just the engine.
Yeah, my brother had this old 77 Corvette, and he was driving it around this and that. My oldest brother, he's like 70 years old now, but this was back in the 80s. And he called me up on the phone and said, hey, this old Corvette quit running. I said, over the phone, I told him, I said, you probably got to put a new, what the fuck's in the distributor? The round thing. I can't think what it's called now.
The points?
Not the points.
No, the rotor.
API,
the rotor.
I said, you probably got to put a new rotor in it because those things are notorious burning a pinhole through the top there.
Yep.
He's like, well, I come over and do it for me. So I went over, and sure enough, they had a pinhole burnt right through that.
Damn.
And he was back running.
That's crazy. Something a part that's so little and costs so little money can cause shit not to work at all. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, though. I mean, he's been around these old cars and painted them and everything, and they call me over to fix their cars.
Yeah, but think about it. That rotor button is very instrumental in making that thing run because it does a lot to be such a little bitty part.
Well, that guides all the sparks to each wire and everything else. So the coil on top gets hot right there. It's burning. It'll burn a hole right through it.
Oh man. So how's the weather at everybody's house right now? It finally cooled off a little bit because damn, dude, it was hotter than balls around here today. God,
It's 71 outside right now. It's still hotter in the house than it is outside.
dude, I'm telling you, Georgia, dude, the sun was right over top of this state today because it was hotter than a son of a bitch. I walked outside at 1 o'clock and the air was hot. When you damn inhaled, it was just hot. I was like, damn, this sucks.
Hey, Billy's brother's not driving the Falcon anymore. His girlfriend is.
No. That was just they let her make a pass in it. No. Tommy's still driving it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I watched that video. They just let her make a pass in it because they got gifted.
Know what it felt like.
Well, they got gifted a engine and $20,000 from Chrysler.
Yes.
And it's one of the new Chrysler 6-cylinder twin turbo engines. And so they got 9 weeks to build a car that they can take up to Michigan and run. What is that thing? Shit.
I can't remember. The motor is the Hurricane.
Yes, it's something. But what do y'all have up there every year, Gary? Y'all have like
it's Dodge. It's all Dodge.
Yeah, well they do the damn they do the burnouts and the drag racing in the streets and they close the streets off and all that kind of shit. What is that shit? Yeah. Well, they gonna be up there for that. Well, Dodge donated an engine and a transmission and a wiring harness and all the other kind of stuff they need, plus $20,000 to her, not to Tommy, but to her, because she's a Mopar girl. And they got 9 weeks to build a car and take it up there and run in that. But the engine and transmission is hers. She gets to keep it. And the $20,000.
Yeah, the ones that one dude down there, Roadkill, they're the ones that's
Yeah, Roadkill Nights.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Roadkill Nights.
Yeah.
That's what she's gonna be running in, Roadkill Nights.
Yeah, you ought to watch that video how that motor sits in that damn car. I didn't realize that motor was that damn big.
I got the notification for that, Bama, but I haven't seen that video where they're putting it inside the Duster yet. I've seen it where they unloaded it off the truck, but I haven't seen it when they put it in the Duster.
You got to see it. I didn't realize, because that motor coming in the truck, right?
Yep,
the Hurricane. Yeah, you ought to check that shit out.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Allison, she was telling the old man, Tommy's daddy, Bill, she's like, let's change the jets in my car after she took Tommy's car down. The fastest she's ever been is like a high, 7? She's been like a 7, I don't know, like 40 or 750 or something like that. But Tommy put a tune in the Falcon and said, it should run like a 6 or whatever. She run a 540, fastest pass she's ever made in her life. She got in the car shaking and crying.
Well, Drive that thing better than Tommy can.
Well,
Tommy runs that motherfucker down in the mid-4s.
Down, and he didn't realize what he did.
Yeah, he said, look, I did not mean. He apologized like 15,000 times in that video. I did not mean for that car to run that kind of number.
Yeah,
I didn't want it to run that number. I was trying to get you in the 6s, somewhere in like mid-6s, and he put a tune that motherfucker run 5. Hey, she never lifted though. She drove that something through there. She drove it all the way.
I'd drive it all the way too.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head out. I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Later.
All right, there, Mr. Sublime. You have yourself a good night, sir.
All right, Bully.
Later, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Bully.
But see, she wasn't crying and shaking because it scared her. She was crying and shaking. She was happy once she said the time slip. Dude, she went back and told Bill, hey, can we put the 500 jets in my carburetor? Let's change them right now. I love this. She was all giddy, boy. And I'm like, yeah, you put 500 jets in that damn little 340, and you ain't gonna have a 340 no more. It's gonna blow that motherfucker all the shit.
Yeah, but it's like she said though. She was surprised because the car went so damn straight.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
she didn't realize she went that fast.
No, well, that Falcon, dude. I'm telling you, that Falcon is set up, dude. That Falcon is on kill. They have got a great suspension set up under that Falcon. But they didn't do that though. The suspension, that car was already built when they bought it. The guy before them put all Fox body suspension under that damn Falcon.
Oh, wow.
So it handles everything just like a Fox body. It's got a triangulated 4-link and all that shit up under.
That's nice. Well, ladies,
Yeah,
I'm gonna pop off
it's a good video if you want to check something out. That damn motor is huge for being so small. Now you think
T,
You
you out
think
of here,
I'm
buddy?
bullshit, but just watch it.
I got to get to sleep, y'all. You have a blessed night.
Later,
Thank you
T.
for
Thanks for
allowing me on,
coming in.
Mr. Pinks.
You too,
Later,
T. Take
T.
care,
I'll
buddy.
talk to y'all
Nice
soon.
hearing from you, man.
Fingers crossed on this test on Friday, y'all.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
man, you don't sweat it, brother. You're gonna ace that. You're gonna kill it, man. Don't worry about it. You got this.
Have a
Thank
good
you, my
one, T.
brothers. I'll talk to y'all later.
You too, man.
Later.
You got
Good
this,
night.
man. Don't worry about that test.
Yes, sir.
What the hell was that?
There's a rooster.
I was just
You still
wondering. I thought maybe Steve was Alan before he went to bed.
damn. What is your damn rooster out there crowing this late at night for? Shouldn't that motherfucker be sleeping?
Yeah.
Nah, he's watching his women.
Damn. Usually, damn roosters are damn quiet at night like that. This time of night, hell, they already up on the damn roosting pole and they sleeping.
But Salty, I'm gonna tell you what. You need to watch that video when you get up there on the live stream.
Which one?
Alice,
Oh yeah. I'll watch it. For sure.
yeah,
I'm gonna go
you
look
need
up
to
the
watch
Dr.
it, Dave,
Field
I'm
thing
telling
first,
you.
though. I'm gonna go look up the Dr. Field thing first for Trump.
Yeah, you'll like them Gen 2s. That motor you think is cylinder wise is small, but it is not.
Well, hell, dude, it's got twin turbos on it from the factory. And what makes so bad? They're both on the same side.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Later, Miss Carol.
So what now?
I said later, Miss Carol. She's leaving.
Oh, Jamie,
Let's
you have a
go.
good night.
Have a good night, Miss Carol.
So Gary, how's things going on the old union thing? Y'all finally about to get all those damn contracts negotiated and all that shit?
I still got 3 contracts to do after we're done with this one.
Holy shit, they got y'all busy as hell, don't they?
I don't mind it though. I'm learning a lot.
So in other words, you ain't getting a whole lot of work done at the diesel plant. You just staying pretty much in the damn union hall all the time now, aren't you?
Yeah, I try to go over there and get some overtime, but that's about it.
I miss overtime.
So you're looking forward to your damn time. Looking forward to getting out of Michigan and heading down to Tennessee for a little while, Gary?
No.
Nope.
Oh, you're not?
I like my state.
Oh yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with liking your state, man. I mean, y'all got one awesome car scene up there, dude. A hell of a lot better than it is
Really
here.
hot there in the summer, though.
So what now?
It's really hot there in the summer, though.
Oh, come on down here. We'll show you some hot.
What, Michigan?
Yeah.
It's you know, it gets hot and it's humid too, so
It's humid. Very humid. I didn't realize because of the Great Lakes is what causes the humidity up there to be so bad.
Well, hell, them some bitches are huge, man.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was as bad or worse up there than it can be down in the south sometimes.
but we have a lot
Right.
of inland lakes as well too. That makes it just as bad.
I'm sorry, but I just still ain't found no state worse than Georgia as far as humidity. I just ain't.
Yeah, come on down here.
Florida.
Well,
I couldn't put a 5.0 in it. I already have a 5.0 boot.
look, man, I live just on the other side of the bridge from Florida. I know how hot it gets down there.
You see what that asshole said to me?
Hey,
What
Yeah.
what asshole?
Mike, you static? It's the
What,
perfect
put a
chance
5.0?
everyone except me told me to do when I had problems. Just put a 5.0 in it.
But you know, you guys talk about humidity and stuff like that. Anywhere you go, you're gonna get humidity, and certain times of the year, it's gonna be higher or less, or whatever.
Yep, I agree.
The thing about Michigan is we have humidity all year round, even in the
Yep.
wintertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Which is what I
do.
found strange. Because I've been there all different times of the year. For work, I've been in the Detroit area many, many times. And yeah, it's weird because it's there all the time.
What happened to Sublime?
He said he had to get up in the morning early, so he was going to head off to bed.
I had to go use the bathroom, so
What you eating? Some ice cream?
Who, me?
Yeah, I know you eating on something over there.
I just took a drink of tea.
Oh, I thought you were eating on something a few minutes ago.
No.
I would eat some ice cream, but damn it, I ain't got none.
I ain't even eating ice cream, and I do have some. I
Oh,
do
if
have
I
some
had it.
cheesecake in there. I'm gonna eat a little while.
Oh, trust me, if
I
I
like
had
ice
ice cream,
cream.
I'd be eating it.
I like ice cream as much as Sublime likes the 10 millimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm addicted to ice
Bad
cream just
for
that
you.
bad too.
I've
Oh, I
got
don't give
sugar-free ice cream. My wife bought some sugar-free ice cream.
Oh no, I got all the sugar in mine.
Oh, it's actually, I would not know it was sugar-free if she hadn't told me.
Well, this is the thing now, Pinks. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Not fat-free though.
But hang on a second. Correct, because I do sugar-free ice cream too. But the texture of the sugar-free is better than regular ice cream.
It is, isn't it? It's creamier.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know that until after I ate it. It's got like chunks of chocolate and peanut butter in it too, or
Right. But I'm saying it just the texture of it is almost worth going sugarless.
oh, I don't mind it.
I'll have to try that then.
Good
'Cause
as
I
it
don't.
is, I don't mind it. I just need to go get some more because it's almost gone. And
The only sugar-free thing I've ever had was a TCBY yogurts, and I know that's
Listen.
not ice cream, but that shit's awesome.
Salty, I've had so much sugar-free and I've been eating sugar-free for so long. When I do eat something with a lot of sugar in it, it's horrible.
I know.
Oh, really?
I like I said, one of my favorite cereals is Cheerios, and I think it has too much sugar in it.
Well, I'm
And
gonna
it-
tell you right now, my favorite cereal here of late has been the marshmallow damn Fruit Loops because I am
couldn't eat that
addicted
stuff.
to those son of a bitches. I love them.
I could not eat. Oh, no, I can't eat that. It's too much sweet.
Yeah.
So one of my all-time favorite cereals is Raisin Bran. Has always been,
No, I agree. I love it
and
too.
I love it to this day. But when I eat it, it just tastes so sweet now. It's like they oversweeten it.
Hey,
I've never cared for it because I don't like
hey,
raisins.
Blue Static, I'm going to tell you something. If Salty ate some of those sugar-free gummy bears, he'd be shitting his brains out.
No shit. It happened to me one time. Those things are horrible. Heading to the UP for a car show on the 27th.
Dale's Adventure. What's going on, brother?
What's up, Dale? How you doing?
I haven't been to the
Raisin Bran is great.
Nah, see, I've never liked Raisin Brans because I don't eat raisins. I don't like them. Never have.
But anyhow, guys, I got to get up in the morning too, and it's 11:30 here. So you guys have a great night.
I really need to get off here. I gotta go cook my dog's rice. I got her chicken done. I gotta go cook the rice.
All right,
So,
you guys have a good night.
you too, Mr. Gary.
Talk to you later.
I got nowhere to go, so I'll stay as long as Pink wants to hang up.
Pink's about to hang it up. Two
That's
and a half
fine.
hours, man. I'm ready to be
So-
done.
Salty is hanging it up right now. You guys have a good night, and we will catch y'all on the flip side.
Hey,
Peace
later,
out.
guys. See
See you guys.
y'all some other time. Shut
All right,
this thing
Pink,
down.
appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.